Sometimes we forget why we're here. It's easy to fall off track. These help us remember.
These battle scars don't look like they're faded, don't look like they're ever gone away. They ain't never gonna change. These battles.
Growing up, I had a dream, something no one else could see. Tell me what it means when your faith is falling beneath your knees and you can't breathe. Everything you see reminds you of what you're not or something you won't be. You gotta take what you're given, that's how we live it. Don't be mad at the system, it's simply how we've existed. I hear a lot of people talking like they politicians or choose to be an accountant because it's safe in the business. Not because they wanna do it, just because they heard it pays. And who the fuck wants to be poor knowing that's how we've been raised? Society is getting heavy, I can feel the weight, the pressure of success is like 100 million pounds of shame. And that's the reason I'm staying up late, trying to find a way to escape the stereotypes. This day and age is making me feel like the only way I'll be happy is getting signed to a label and making money through rapping. I want to share my emotion because this world is attacking the very principle of life that lets the people be happy. If you don't have a reason to breathe, why even live? These battles cause our impressions of everything that it is.
Don't look like they're faded, don't look like they're ever gone away. They ain't never gonna change. These battles don't look like they're faded, don't look like they're ever gone away. They ain't never gonna change. These battles.
Now, if I had a voice that reached 100 million people, I'd tell them there's a reason that we're all created equal. Cause some decide to be great and some decide a sequel to an average person's life is simply what they want to be. So you make your decision, all I know is what I'm given. Won't define the life I lead or the way I dwell in existence. I've seen a greater image on the walls of where I'm living, and the words twisted and scripted remind me of something written. Faith is a gift that is given down to the people. If one believes it, one receives it. It's given if it is needed. Don't ever think you're trapped in a life that you never wanted. Your options are infinite, that's some mathematical logic. I'm not saying I'm a prophet, I'm speaking for what it's worth. These lyrics define my prayers and these battles cause I'm a church. Not saying I'm a prophet, I'm speaking for what it's worth. These lyrics define my prayers, these battles cause I'm a church.
Don't look like they're faded, don't look like they're ever gone away. They ain't never gonna change. These battles don't look like they're faded, don't look like they're ever gone away. They ain't never gonna change. These battles.
Shout out to ENJ. Yo, hey, what up, everybody? I want to welcome everybody to the Writers for Life TikTok reactions, y'all. This y'all shorty Rachel. I hope all of y'all, have a blessed and humble night. Continue to have a blessed and humble day, yo. Let's get this John started. We got some TikTok videos that might make you laugh. They might make you question reality. Or you can call Cap. Listen, it's up to you on how you perceive these videos. I mean, it's show. A lot of stuff be
married to Beyonce.
a lot of stuff be told on Facebook, yo. You got from storytelling to people making comedy, to people making skits to, people exposing stuff. So let us shorty know what y'all think. Do y'all call these, the videos that y'all watch today cap? Do y'all think, that they real? Will they test, your noggin? Will they make you question reality? Hey. All right, so let's get this joint started. We got the first one, right? So they're asking, does Tyrese have a point? The female artists that push independence in their music are all in relationships, right? So somebody here says, don't believe the hype. The female artists that push independence in their music are in relationships. I mean, me personally, right? I don't. I'm not afraid of being alone. If for some reason my baby pops wasn't in the picture, right? I wouldn't mind being alone. Like a lot of us sometimes, some people are able to be alone, some people can't be alone. I mean, I feel as though that sometimes you need like your space to figure out who you are, right? Learn how to love yourself, respect yourself before you hop in any type of relationship with anybody, right? I feel as though that Tyrese, right? He's scared of being alone. I feel as though Tyrese, he's still a little scored. He might blame women for, it could be his mom could be the reason, or, somebody in his life that, he cared about that was a woman might have been the first person to break his heart. But there's been like that too. So it's like, eh. And what I mean, there's been like that too. What I mean is that when it comes to men, sometimes their mothers are the first ones to, break their heart. And I should have said there's women like that too, right? Women like that too. What I mean by that is there are, fathers that break their daughters' hearts. Sometimes, the first woman in a man's life to break his heart is their mother, and the first man to break a woman's heart is their father. It's not always the case, for real, but in some cases it is. The majority of the cases, but not all cases. Ooh, let's hear what Tyree's got to say.
Jay-Z is still very married to Beyonce. Beyonce is still very married to Jay-Z. None of y'all motherfuckers gonna convince them to do it any other way. I know what the arena and SZA and Summer Walker and Jasmine Sullivan and all of the women out here that keep selling them records talking about the breakups and the divorce and the cheating and fuck that nigga, yeah, blah, blah, blah. Nobody wants to be alone. I'm a grown ass man. If I ended up being alone after my divorce, I don't even know if I'd still be here. It's not in everybody's cause to be alone after a nasty breakup. And you ain't gotta get to a point of I'm fully healed. I've fully taken my spiritual journey. Motherfucker, you wasn't healed before your husband. You ain't had your shit figured out before you got married. We all fucked up. We all look at our mom and our daddy and the house and the environment and the version of love that we was exposed to our whole life, and we end up growing up to date somebody that reminds us of our mama. She dysfunctional as a motherfucker. Why I keep attracting all of these dysfunctional women? You're attracting your mama. You attracting your father. Why are you dating a deadbeat? Because you was raised by a deadbeat. Your father wasn't there, so you're gonna be with a man that reminds you of the vibrations. It's all. So the definition of breaking the cycle is my mama was an alcoholic. That's probably why I don't drink.
And share later.
Huh. I mean, listen, like I said, Tyrese could still be scorned. I mean, there's a lot of women out here that are scorned, and whatever relationship they're in, this person has to feel whatever the last person made them feel. So, like, once again, I mean, he just proved my point. I mean, Tyrese looks like the person that hasn't, had time to be alone, to figure himself out, to learn how to respect himself, love himself. Like he's like, I guess he grew up in that phase where, you got to do what your parents do. And a lot of people do that. Like, but some of us break that cycle. Like I said, a lot of us can be alone. If we was to, have a bad breakup, or, our other half was to, not be here today or tomorrow, some of us are capable of being alone. Some people can't. Like Tyrese just admitted to him not being capable of, being able to be by himself after a breakup. I feel as though a lot of people can. Like, you need that space. Like, why hop into a relationship? That's the problem with a lot of people. They don't get the time to know themselves. They don't take the time to, see what it is that, they could do, what they could achieve. They want to hop into this relationship because they feel so alone. Sometimes you need that space. I'm so mad I got these allergies. Let us surely know what y'all think about this. I mean, listen, man, Tyrese is known to be a crybaby. I mean, a crybaby, right? I feel as though, speak, say what you gotta say. But damn, like, let it go. Let it go and move on. Some of us need to some of us need to learn how to do that. Let go and move on. Oh shit, it was still on mute.
No, you tell it. You know you. Babe, people want to know about our first date.
Our first date? Well, tell it.
No, you
Yo.
tell it. You know you tell it better than me.
Man, listen, man. Either he's gotta be in on it, right? Or he really don't know about the I keep calling him Mega. He said Mega Mind. I gotta see this whole clip. But I think it's Mega Man is his name, the little green blue alien with the little cape and shit, right? Like I know they gotta know about the filters if they know about TikTok. Like damn, like y'all cannot be that ignorant or that naive. I'm sorry.
About our first
This the
date?
second, third. Let me see. This like the fourth, fifth guy that I've
My
seen
head
on TikTok.
scratches. My head scratches.
Tell them.
He said my head
What did you
scratches. How does it?
do?
What do you mean? What I do?
Why do I look like Megamind? What?
Mega Mind. That's what
Hold
the
on.
bull said. Mega Mind.
What the fuck?
What are you talking about?
He tried to
I look
compare.
like
Like, wait a
bobblehead.
minute. He look like a
I don't have
bubblehead.
like
He
this,
said.
What are you talking about?
My head, look.
You always look like that.
Parece que me
Every
picó
time
algo.
you wake up,
He
with
said
Oh
his
my
head
God,
swollen.
it just gets bigger as I
Something bit
go
him.
like this.
What are you talking about? That's how your head is.
No, start the video
I told
over.
you to let your hair grow.
No, start the no. There's no more hair, Lisa. That shit's long gone.
He said there's no
Start the
more
video
hair.
over.
Mean?
No,
What
start
do
the
you
video
mean
over.
start the video over?
Start the video over.
That's-
No, well,
that's
let me
your
wear a hat then.
head.
Well, let me wear a hat. Start
For
no.
what?
If you
Yo, I ain't gonna sit here and lie. At least he don't got a toto head for a haircut, yo. I swear to God. Like the bull that I reacted to on the last TikTok live, the bull said he had this haircut that I swear to God he had a whole toto in the back of his fucking head. Like this shit be shout out and crazy, yo. But shout out to these people, man. I'm not sure if this is her page, yo, but shout out to Shredded Military.
want me to tell the story, si no, no. Shit.
Quítatela.
Quítatela. No hay chingao. He Mexican funny. Ah. Yes, their lingo. You can tell where they from. Yo, he thought something bit him in the head though, because somebody said, "OMG, I lost it" when he said "Me pico algo." Yo, I swear to God, like imagine something biting you in the head and your head swell up like that you look like Mega Man. Yo, I'm so mad I got these allergies, yo.
You go to South Africa, white people are calling themselves Africans and they don't even look it. That's some gangster shit, don't you think? I'm from South Africa. No, you're not. You're Dutch. You just didn't know when the fuck to leave.
Okay, first it was the American.
I mean, if you're white, right? If you was born in South Africa, right? Whether you're white, dark skinned or not, you're from South Africa. Hey, if you was born there, that's where you're from. Hold on 1 second, guys. Let me take this call.
Need South African situation.
All right.
And now it's this. I'm getting tired of this. So, white South Africans are African. Yes. What, you shocked now? You shocked? Yes. White South Africans are African. Let me tell you why. Let me explain something. This is my reason why. Okay? If you are born in South Africa, no matter what race you are South African, meaning you are African. So I just want you to understand that if you say white South Africans are not African, then that's like you saying African Americans aren't African. Yeah, that's how it sounds to me. That's how it sounds to me. So I hope you know African is multiracial nowadays.
You go to South Africa, white people are calling themselves Africans and they don't even look it. That's some gangster shit, don't you think? I'm from South Africa. No, you're not. You're Dutch. You just didn't know when the fuck to leave.
Okay, first it was the Americans need South African situation, and now it's this. I'm getting tired of this. So, white South Africans are African. Yes. What, you shocked now? You shocked? Yes. White South Africans are African. Let me tell you why. Let me explain.
All right, I do apologize if the video repeated. I apologize. I had to answer the door real quick. Yo, but on some real, on some real shit, the whole point of that video is, right? If you born there, that's what you are. People keep going by the color of somebody's skin. Yo, listen, man. If you're born in South Africa, right? If you're white, you're dark skin, you're light skin, like at the end of the day, that's where you're from. You're South African. Like people be putting too much into certain things, yo, for real, for real. Let us shorty know what y'all think. Hold on, let me see. My response to the comments under this video. Let me see. Emma 2K. Let me see. People don't know the difference between race and nationality. That's a fact. Why is he still in the United States if that is their argument? I'm born in South Africa, proud to be a South African. If you're born in South Africa, you are South African. I agree 100%. Thank you for this video. I mean, it's the facts. It's a real shit. That's it. Point blank. I mean, he should have just said that point blank, period. Like, what the fuck?
But you don't have to tell her anything. That's the whole point. You don't have to tell her nothing.
So if I see her doing something, you just say, just leave it alone?
You're dealing
All right. Yo, what y'all think, right? And it says,
with me.
she told him to stay in his place.
You mess with me, I mess with you. You don't mess with me.
She told him to stay in his place. Should he be able to say something as a stepfather? Ooh, let's listen to what they gotta say. And the shorty gonna say what she gotta say afterwards. This is crazy. Guys, stop hopping into these relationships so fast, y'all. For real, for real.
But you don't have to tell her anything. That's the whole point. You don't have to tell her nothing.
So if I see her doing something, you just say, just leave it alone?
You're dealing with me. You mess with me, I mess with you. You don't mess with my kids. Okay? That's not the relationship we got. You hear from me. Don't say shit she got that. You ain't gonna say shit to her. You ain't gonna say nothing to her.
I ain't trying to be a daddy or nothing. I just...
What are you talking about? You ain't trying to get her there. Don't tell her nothing yet.
I was trying to get her not to disrespect you. You told me to do something.
I don't have you to come in here to talk to them. I'm not asking for them to have a father figure. That's not what I'm asking.
I'm not trying to be no father figure.
No, what? That's how I feel. I already told
Wow.
you.
Oh, now you gonna listen to that bust on the
Listen,
what's
what the hell you mean a bust a man? That's my baby daddy. What are you talking about? He's still in her life. I'm not a single mother. I got somebody else take care of her. Her dad.
Really?
Yo.
I didn't never tell you that you had to step in and be her father.
I'm not trying to be
Okay, but then no, because I didn't ask you.
on the phone, but he didn't butt in.
Hell yeah, he's supposed to. That's his job. Look at what you mean.
A relationship y'all got, he can just come in with
a relationship where we co-parent. We don't need another man coming in doing anything for her.
I ain't trying to do anything for her.
You sound crazy. You are. You ain't got to tell
No,
me.
these are red flags.
There's no rules that I have already applied.
Well, if I see her doing something,
me and her dad got that. Okay. Me and her, go ahead and finish doing what you're doing. Shit, me and her dad got that. You ain't got to do none of that shit.
Wow. Bust her ass. I ain't gonna say nothing.
You're not gonna be around like that. What are you talking about? You're not supposed to be around like that. Especially the way you act and shit. No, I don't need that. You coming and do what I asked you. Me and you messing with each other. That's all I keep telling you. Me and you messing with each other. That's it. Nothing else. Nothing more, nothing less. You good? Shit. For real. I'm not trying to raise your kids. Don't try to raise mine.
I ain't asked you to raise none of my kids.
Exactly.
I ain't trying to raise yours.
Exactly. You
Yo,
didn't
this shit
ask
is
me.
crazy.
I'm not trying to. I don't overstep my boundary. Don't do that. You come in here, you mess with me. You ain't got to tell my daughter nothing. As a matter of fact, you can go because you don't know how to follow rules. I ain't stressing out on shit. What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
What you mean? Look at you now.
Look at me. Shit, that's anytime somebody step in and interfere. Don't interfere with what I got going on. Period. My kids don't need that. They got a father. You are messing with me, not them. The hell? Like what?
Yo, she wrong.
You messing with me, not them. And then so I don't feel like being violent, so you can go home for real.
So what's the point of having him in the house?
You can go home. I'm not. What?
I don't know, bud. I don't know what you're talking about.
Look, it's time for you to go. It's time for you to go. Like for real. It's time for you to go. Like you shit. Yeah.
Yo. I don't know how many of y'all agree with me. She dead ass wrong. Boy don't see the red flags, or I mean, he sees them and wants to ignore them. He really thinks he's in Six Flags out here in an adventure at Donny Park or some shit. Like, I don't know what's wrong with a lot of these men, a lot of these women. Like, the flags are there. They just decide to ignore this shit, like walk away. Listen, he may not be the father to these kids, right? But if he's living there and he's helping you, he's supporting you, and all he said was respect your mom, and for her to get like that, yo, and y'all see the problem that we're having. Y'all wonder still the problem that we're having with our kids nowadays. Then she's got the audacity to sit here and say, her daughter got the audacity to sit here and say, "Bob, Dad said not to be telling him anything, or not to be listening to him." My bad. That's that wrong. That right there lets me know that she still got something going on with the dad, maybe, probably. Because it's like, if it's like that, why isn't the dad there instead of this man? Like, I get it that that's the father of your kids, right? But let him do his job with his kids, right? Yes. But when you get in a relationship with another man while you're having kids, right? You put your boundaries, you put your rules down, right? But don't put that man down so that the kids that you have lose respect for the person that you have with you. I mean, it's crazy as hell. I don't know if this is a good guy, if this is a bad guy, but regardless of anything, if you're with him, don't bash him like this so that they could disrespect him like that. If he's there with you helping, she said you gotta go. All because he told her daughter to respect her. I mean, yo, this shit is crazy. Fellas, would y'all really, really deal with this? Come on. In the comments, they're saying, bro, you need to leave. Any woman that talks to you like that, ASAP. If he can't say anything to them, he shouldn't do anything for them. Facts. Run, bro, run far away. She shouldn't be talking to him like that in front of the kid. I just said that. The baby daddy still run the house too, yo. That's crazy. That's what it seems like, yo. Bro, put your flip flops back on and go and don't let listen, man, run for the hills. Run. Yo, this shit is crazy. People is shout out. Why is she with him? I could never understand a woman like this. I really I can't. I can't.
What is right here on you? Are you a girl or a boy?
A girl.
What is right here on you?
A vagina.
And what does boys have right there?
A penis.
Right. And where should no one touch you?
The nipples, the mouth, the butt, and the vagina.
Right. And what else?
No one can touch me without consent.
Good job. And what is consent?
I can give them permission if they can give me a hug.
Right. A hug. Good job. I love you so much. I'm so proud of you. Snake, I have one more question. Why can you only give consent to a hug?
Because I'm not old enough to give consent to anything else.
Good job, you freaking genius.
Yo, shout out to this mama doing her stranger danger thing. This video, yo recuerdos are, so they looking back at a memory. This video was posted back in August 28, 2022. This was posted 2 years ago on TikTok. Yo, shout out to this mama, talking to her daughter about stranger danger, teaching her, about giving consent, the definition of the meaning of giving consent, and why she should and shouldn't give it. Yo, shout out to this mom. Hopefully a lot of parents out here do this. This needs to be done a lot more often.
I don't care if you got that damn phone or not.
I'm just trying to see my son.
You were just trying to see nothing. My whole thing is I don't know why she told you to come over here anyway.
Because that's my son. She
I
ain't
don't
got to
care.
tell
You
me.
could go and see him over her house. You didn't come over here. He called me and tell me you was about to pick him up.
Look, you ain't his mama. You don't got no say so over where he can and cannot.
I do gotta say so because all while your ass was locked up in jail,
look,
I was to help taking care of him.
You ain't got nothing to do with my case, and you shouldn't be speaking on it.
It don't matter. You're not about to just come beat him for me. Shit, you won't.
That's my son.
If Tanya wants you to come get him, she can come get him.
Come here, son. Come here. You see this?
That's right. Shit, he know who been in his life.
You see how they got him? They'd have probably told him to do that.
They ain't tell him nothing. Shit, he don't know you. That's the problem.
He do
he
know.
He don't know you.
He know.
Listen. You ain't have to
come
come over
here.
Son. You should be leaving because you're not about to get him.
What?
You're not about to
come
get
on
him.
Now. Tell me. Give me one reason why. You don't even know me like that for real.
I do know you.
All you know is I went to jail.
Know.
That's you don't know nothing about me.
I do know you. I ain't ever like your ass.
You ain't gotta like me.
My daughter dated you.
You ain't gotta like me. I ain't dating you. I was dating your daughter.
It don't matter. And you was no good for it. That's why your ass was locked up.
That's my son, though.
You don't listen. I can't tell. You ain't stopped doing shit. That's why your ass ended up in jail.
And look at the cause. Like I can't do nothing if you. How I'm gonna do something?
Go ahead.
How I'm gonna do something?
You better be happy I let you in here to see him. Okay, so what you gonna do?
You see how they got him acting? He don't even want to look at me.
He don't know you.
Yes, he do.
He don't know you.
Yes, he do.
He don't know your ass.
Son. See, he know me.
He don't know you.
Yes, he do. That's my son.
Oh my gosh. What you gonna do?
Hey, I ain't gonna
take him nowhere.
That's my son. He gonna come with me.
Take him nowhere.
She told me to come over here and get him. How you gonna tell me I can't?
Say it again. You ain't about to take him nowhere. Tell him he ain't gonna take you nowhere.
Man, that's sad. That's crazy, man.
Don't take me nowhere.
Shit. I don't know what you thought.
Man, this going straight on social media.
I don't care where to go. You won't be taking my grandson nowhere. He don't know you. Shit, he know my man better than he know his own damn daddy. That's it. Get up there, man.
I've been in jail. What was I supposed to do? Break out of jail?
Not go to jail. How about that?
Look, you ain't got. You don't know my situation.
Put him
I'll speak
first.
on my
It
situation.
don't matter. It don't matter. Put him first. You chose your.
He first now. I'm trying to put.
Blessings, MTGV Crime Podcast. Blessings. Yo, guys. Guys. Yo, y'all gotta go check out MTGV Crime Podcast. Yo, her channel is lit. I love watching her channel. So y'all gotta go check her out so that y'all can see where I'm coming from. Make sure y'all do, y'all.
That's what his will be.
How you gonna tell me my son will be?
And all that kind of stuff. Shit, did you buy him something?
He can have these cardies off my face.
Hey, did you buy him something?
He can have these off my face. He can have them.
He don't need those glasses. He gonna do some glasses. He's not food.
Man, you talking all
right,
that
look,
extra,
you can spend time with him right here, but you ain't taking him out these doors.
You gonna come with me? This is ridiculous, man.
Yeah, ridiculous my ass.
Nah.
Ridiculous my ass.
It's gonna be different next time you see it, for real.
It sure ain't. Because
anytime you over here, but now you better
go over to your house and see him. Don't bring your ass
I ain't gotta ask you. Who got?
Don't bring your ass over
here for?
This is my house.
That's not your baby though.
He here in my house. You better be happy.
Okay.
You better be happy.
I never disrespected you and said I wasn't happy that you did all that.
You disrespected my daughter. That's disrespecting me.
Nah, I ain't never disrespected.
Got your ass locked up soon as she got damn pregnant. Man, you better go ahead on this boy don't know you. It ain't gonna know you. Not if I had anything to do with it. Enjoy this day, because you won't be seeing him over here.
Yep, and it's recorded too. You can listen back to that.
I don't give a damn.
That's crazy, man.
All right, so wait. Is it a skit? All right, so yeah, it seems to be a skit. Yep. Yo, shout out to yo, she peeped it. She peeped the fast as shit. MTGV Crime Podcast, yo. Yo, it's crazy though, right? Because even though it's a skit, it's like stuff like this happens a lot, right? There's a lot of grandmothers out here, right, that do this, right? Like if you listen to the conversation, it's like familiar conversations that I've heard out here. A lot of grandmoms do this, right? To a lot of fathers that just come home from jail, like, right, and they won't let them see their kids. I mean, to me, I think it's messed up. Like, even though it's a skit, I see what they're trying to do with it, right? Like, a lot of grandmas need to stop doing this, right? A lot of these kids do need their real fathers in their life. Unless these fathers are, deadbeats, as y'all call them, fathers that are abusive, that shouldn't be in a child's life or the mom's life, I feel as though they should be there. Like, this type of behavior shouldn't be done. Like, let them, like, a lot of grandmas do this. They get in the middle of it. Like, it's messed up. Like, let the parents work it out if they're able to work it out. Let them co-parent. But shout out to facts. MTGV Crime Podcast said, I think it's a better way to work the father into the child's life. Yeah, it's way better. It's a whole lot of other ways to do it and better ways to do it. But for some reason out here, right, in the hood, a lot of these grandmoms be like that. And even though, it looks like people on the comments doesn't know that it's a skit, but at the end of the video, it tells you, keep calm, it's a skit, right? So, like right here, they say she is dead wrong. Period. Why the mother didn't call her mom and let her know what's happening? Unfortunately, stuff like this does happen though. Facts, facts, facts. Damn shit. Yep. And not teach the kid to disrespect the father. Facts. I speak about that a lot. A lot of these mothers out here, unfortunately, that's what they teach the kids. Grandmoms, sorry, like listen, man, I'm not here to offend nobody. I'm not here to bring nobody down. I'm not here to diss nobody. But at the end of the day, what I've seen out here, shit, skin or not, that shit is what really happens out here. Like, it's messed up, yo. It's crazy. Like, sometimes I just want to come on here and say, yo, none of this shit is happening, but it's happening. It's a lot of positive stuff that happens out here, but a lot of people don't speak on it, yo. But let us shorty know what y'all think about the little skit, the little video. You know, how do you feel when the grandmothers do these type of things in real life, in reality, to the fathers that are just coming home to, see their kids that are trying to get on their feet and probably change their lives? Let us shorty know down below. All right, let me see. This is hurting my heart that my son acts like this. I've been nothing but good to him. He needs a male figure in his life. I've tried everything I can. Somebody, please tell me what am I doing wrong? I mean, I'm not sure. So let's see what this video is about.
All this stuff all over my floor. So this how you gonna do my house? You gonna throw all this stuff all over my floor like this? Why would you put all this on your?
Can't put me out.
You're welcome, MT. MT. I'm sorry. Listen, my allergies is really messing with me today. I don't know if y'all hear it. I got a stuffy nose and everything. But MTGV, listen, man, I love watching your channels. The way you be breaking the videos down, especially the cry videos, all them cry videos, you be breaking them down, I be in this job sometimes. I be with my earthly goods. I be like, shh. I'm like, I gotta share. But you be breaking them videos down. Somebody had shared you one day, and I was like, let me see what this is about. I was like, phew. I started watching a couple of your videos, and it was hard to catch your lives at first, but then I started catching your lives. Yep, y'all got just go make sure y'all check her out. For real, y'all will not be disappointed. Hey, play. Why
So
you
this
not
how you gonna do
playing?
my house? You gonna throw all this stuff all over my floor like this? Why would you put all this on your?
Can't put me out.
So you gonna dump your whole bag on my floor?
So what?
Ain't no so what? Why are you? I'm confused.
Every 10, bro.
You gotta go. I ain't doing this shit no more with you. You gotta go.
Since you always like
You
to
gotta
record,
go.
put me out.
Every day with you. Every day.
Since you always
Every
like
day
to
with
record,
you.
put me out.
Every day with you. It's every day with you, bro. And this is what you gonna do. You gonna put the whole bag. What? Whole bag of clean clothes on the floor because you're mad.
I don't care.
Upset.
I don't care.
Upset.
I don't care. Put me out.
You gotta get out my
Put me
house.
out.
I ain't doing this shit with this little.
Put me out.
No
I don't care about
boy.
you.
You ain't finna be stressing me out. All you do is stress me
All you
out
do is
every
stress
single
me out.
day. Every single day. This is what you do. What is wrong with you? What is wrong? What is wrong with you, bro? Like, man, you got. Yeah, I wish you would punch my motherfucking mouth. I mean, I wish you would. You know better. Move. No, you move. Pick this stuff up off the floor. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. You need to go live with your daddy. You need to go live with your dad. You need to. Big ass teeth. So this how you gonna do my house? You gonna throw all this stuff all over my?
All right. I don't know if this is a skit or not, right? Once again, it is stuff that's actually happening around us, that is actually happening in our communities with our youth and their parents, right? Especially with our young men and the single moms out here, right? I mean, I don't know if a lot of these, single moms choose to be single because they want to, because they really went through something real bad in a relationship, right? Either way it goes, right? These issues are happening a lot, constantly in the households here in the hoods, in our communities, right? And what's crazy is, right, I could honestly sit here and say, oh, it's because the mom is this, the mom is that. That's not always the case. I've seen some really good moms out here bust their asses, give their kids some time, right? But because of the influence outside, once again, on these streets, right? For some reason, sometimes the influence in the streets is stronger and it takes over, especially, the households of the mothers that are single trying to raise their kids. And some of them aren't doing a bad job. They're doing a really, really good job. Once again, the influence. I can't sit here and say all moms are bad. I'm always saying is not believe all women, right? But I can't sit here and say all moms are bad because they're not. Shout out to them good moms out there, especially them single mothers out there. For whatever reason, the dad is not in the picture, right? For whatever reason, the dad is not in the picture. They out here doing what they got to do. But the result of being a single mother, having to put food on the table, put clothes on your child's back, try to get the bills paid and not be on these streets, right? And some single mothers, you know, rock out alone. They don't want to get in a relationship until their child, gets older, which I completely understand, especially with the way things are now, right? Like if you have a child, hopping into a relationship, right away, or just any relationship, just because, I had, it happened to me before, especially, when my baby pops died the first time. I mean, passed away. The first time that I was single, a lot of people would sit here trying to oh, you got to get with this one. You can't raise them kids alone. Da, 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 da. I'm sitting here. I was like, yo, why is y'all trying to sit here and put me in a relationship? I got this. Plus, my kids got a godfather. So shout out to him because he went from being godfather to stepfather on some real shit. Like he did way more than just be a godfather. He helped me in so many ways that it's like, damn, I sat here with he like, should I not give my best friend a chance to be, that person who I can spend the rest of my life with? We already got a kid together. You see where I'm coming from? So hey, why not? Like he's a good man, treats me good, treats my kids good. We got a kid together. Like I ain't gotta worry about shit. Man's willing to give his life for me. But unfortunately, not everybody, is able to sit here and get in a relationship. So some women really do prefer. I was like that for a minute. That's why I'm sitting here. I was like, yo, I had the person that I was supposed to be with in front of me the whole time in the beginning. I just didn't know it. I didn't see it because I was seeing just the front. Like, so, but he was the one. So, I mean, it's good that a lot of women don't jump into these type of relationships, right? So I don't. I mean, he does. He might need a male figure. There's a lot of programs out here. Oh, if y'all have not checked out the word, when I get a chance, I'm gonna leave the link down below on the description box, right? Check out the word. He's got this program that he's trying to start, right? Trying to mentor our young men, turning them from young men into grown men out here. And it's mostly for, all the women out here, all the single mothers that are raising their sons alone. I think it's a really good program, a really good idea. A lot of more programs need to come out like this. So hopefully he gets everything he needs. He's got his LLC. He's got everything. Everything's legit. So hopefully he gets everything he needs, and this expands and he accomplishes what he's trying to do. Because as you can see, for a lot of these single mothers out here, like sometimes you do need to be alone. I don't see the point in hopping into relationships. Do y'all see how many kids suffer, whether you're a man or a woman, right? Because the parent that is single and is alone wants to get into a relationship, right? And they don't sit here, they don't do their research. They're just feeling alone, and they get with this person. It just so happens that it's not just men; women do it too. So, fellas, be careful if you're out here single, raising your daughter or your son, and you get into a relationship with any woman out here. Like really be careful. That shit that goes vice that's vice versa. But a lot of these young men do need mentors. They need something a little more than just mom. You see where I'm coming from? And they're getting it on these streets, and sometimes it's not the right resources. So that's why I'm saying, the right people to mentor them. So that's why I said shout out to the Word. If y'all haven't checked him out, make sure y'all go check out the Word 9%, right? Because the program that he is trying to bring out, I feel as though that a lot of mothers will benefit from it. But let us surely know what y'all think about the situation. Do y'all believe that, he needs a male figure in his life? I feel as though he does, but it doesn't mean that the mom has to jump into a relationship with somebody. But that's my opinion. Let us surely know what y'all think. Oh shit, still on mute.
What just happened? I don't think I can.
Yo, I love watching Tatum. Like I said on the last TikTok live that I was doing, right? I love the fact that, listen, man, I love anybody that can sit here, right, and turn all the bullshit that we're going through or that we're living, right, into something comedic without disrespecting anybody. So Tatum is something that, somebody that does that. Yo, shout out to this woman because she has a comedic soul, and she's able to make people laugh with what she says. She's able to pick up your spirits. Like, I can't get mad at the stuff that she does. I know she's a comedian.
I don't think I can be a mother, and I am one. And here's my problem because I don't understand what just happened just now. I'm what? What? My daughter comes in here and goes, "Mom, I'm a black girl." I said,
Oh shit.
"No. No. What do you mean you're a black girl?" She goes, "I'm a black girl." So then I googled black girl just to show her a black person. We've been around black. I googled black girl to show her what a black girl looked like, and she goes, "Yeah, I a little bit look like that." I said, "Bitch, you're see through. What do
Oh
you mean you
shit.
look
She
like
said.
that? What do you mean you look like that? There's not an ounce of melanin in you, okay?
She
Your
said,
piss
"Bitch."
is even clear, bitch. You are not black. The mountains of Caucasus gave birth to you themselves. I'm not even
Yo.
sure you're mine because, bitch, I'm Mexican,
Oh
and it
shit.
didn't pass through to you, okay? Because you were blonde hair, blue eyed, white. She's so white. She goes, "Well, can I just pretend to be black?" And I said, "Do you want to go to college? If not, I mean, sure, yeah, try it, but I ain't gonna be your mom." What the fuck?
Yo.
What the fuck?
She said, "I'm not gonna be your
I said,
mom, but
"No, you
try it.
can't
Go
pretend to
ahead."
be black," and she's mad at me. I'm in. I gotta sign out. I don't think I'm doing a good job. What the fuck? What just happened to us? I don't think I can be a mother, and I am.
Yo, she funny as hell, yo. Shout out to her daughter, man. I mean, it's crazy because you hear a lot of stories like this. Yo, what the fuck did I just hear? Yo, shout out to Tatum though. Like I said, yo, you gotta love somebody that can turn something that's like, yo, it's not the first time I've heard of a little, white girl wanting to be black. Like, listen, man, I tell people I don't see color on some real shit. As I was growing up, I didn't see, racism. I didn't grow. I mean, it probably was around us, but the communities that we grew up, right? I mean, people they say they experienced it, right? But us as kids, we didn't see color. I swear to God that we didn't see color. Like it was a whole bunch of groups. I'm from HP, North Philadelphia, right? A lot of us hung in groups, went to the pool together. Like shit, I was in Girl Scouts. Like shit. I mean, my whole point of that beat, right? Girl Scouts has nothing to do with, but even in Girl Scouts. So hey, fuck it, let's put that one back in there. We was in groups. It was mostly, a lot of, blacks and Puerto Ricans, but in the groups you still had some Dominicans, you still had, some Mexicans, but it wasn't just pure Mexicans, but they were still in the group. But if there was Mexicans, you had it mixed with Puerto Ricans or Dominicans or white or black, right? And then you had the white people, and then you had the whites that were mixed with the blacks, the whites that were mixed with the Puerto Ricans, the whites that were mixed with the Asians. We had some Asians in the group. So it's like all of us was all mixed up. We didn't see color. We really did. We played with each other. We did everything. Like we did karaoke. We went to parties at each other's houses. Our parents talked to each other. Like, listen, I didn't say racism doesn't exist, right? I know a lot of people experienced it. But us as kids personally, I cannot stay here and say I experienced something that I didn't. It's like I wish sometimes that we could go back to being kids. It's like, damn, like a lot of us really didn't see it, foresee it until we got older. That's the crazy part. Yo, she said this is a new way. Yo, the TikTok be shout out, man. Yo, if y'all think TikTok is shout out, y'all need to go check out Snapchat. I mean yeah, Snapchat. My bad. That shit be out of pocket over there. I be geeking on Snapchat too though. But I have that shit on my phone, not on the computer. So I can't really be Next video.
What do you want Uncle Philip to do?
I want him to screw another hooker all the way down because I can't reach up there.
Wait, young boy, you and your uncle what? Uncle Philip wants the same thing, sweetie. Oh shit. Wait, young boy, hold up. Wait a minute. Young boy, did I hear you correctly?
What do you want Uncle Philip to do?
I want him to screw another hooker all the way down because I can't reach up there.
Because you can't reach the hook up high?
Yeah.
You want a lower hooker?
Yeah.
What do you
Yo, I don't think young boy realizes that he messed up on the word a little bit, right? And that's why they're laughing at him. But shit, I agree with somebody in the comments right here. Uncle Philip wants the same thing, sweetie. Like, oh shit, he said I want Uncle Philip to, go. I think he meant to say go, screw a hook on the wall up there because he can't reach the one that's there. But he said I want Uncle Philip to go screw another hooker up there, so so, so that he can reach because he can't reach. But the way he said it, like when was this video uploaded? August 24th, 2023. This was last year, summer of last year. When they play this video 18 years from now, young boy gonna be geeking in this John. I want to see an update. 18 to 20 years from if listen, man, hopefully, we still got social media. And none of this. Because listen, man, what's going on around us is deep, y'all. Do y'all know what the current news is? Everything that's really happening around us. I mean, I used to not be a conspiracy theorist, but I'm starting to believe a lot of the conspiracies. And, I do a lot of reading. I do a lot of research. And, I love history. So it's kind of like, I'm sitting here in my head like, ooh, I know I'm not slow, and I'm putting two and two together. YouTube will censor the shit out of me. Before they censor me, they will clap my channel, right? I love TikTok, right? But TikTok be shout out sometimes, but at the end of the day, they be funny as hell, and people be exposing so much. But TikTok is starting, it's not like YouTube at all. Because trust me, the TikTok lives are way different from YouTube. Like, way, way different, trust me. Like, I could if right now if I was to do a live and I do the right shit, but it's kind of like I feel as though that people on TikTok want you to do some weird, crazy shit. But like during the lives, right, you're able to get paid. You get paid through the little gifts and stuff like that. It's hard to explain, but it's way different. It's not like YouTube. See, I'm going live right now. I don't get paid with the little emojis or it's hard to explain. The Bitcoins and all that stuff. It's a little different, way, way different. Yo, I'm telling you, man. TikTok is better than Facebook, but it's gotten a little shout out. I'm just mad at the guidelines. They trying to censor us like YouTube now. That's it. That's the only problem I'm having with TikTok right now. I feel as though they sold the damn company and they're not telling us or sold parts of it. But Uncle Philip, man, this is a video. This is a Kodak moment. Yeah, she smacked the shit out of him. Oh shit, she cracked the egg in his forehead. What the fuck? Yo, he just laughed. He didn't have to. His face. Is there reactions for me? Like, what the fuck? Yo, their reactions. The fuck?
But
I think he almost called her a bitch. Yo, he just stood there. Why the last one laughed like that? We have to rewind that back. I'm sorry. Why he laughed like that? His laugh. Yo, y'all gotta pay attention to his laugh. Why he laughed like that? Yo, the way she ended that, John, she said, Victor, she grabbed all the eggs. Wah, 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 like, damn. Yo, if somebody cracked it in your face, right, while recording, what would your reaction be? I think two of them almost snapped. But, yo, I swear to God, I don't know. Listen, man, I'm slapping the motherfucker. You ain't cracking no egg in my forehead and just getting away with it. Like, I'm smacking you in this jaw. Like, I'm sorry, man. I think you get a pimp slap at that. Like, you gonna really crack an egg in my forehead. Like, these guys were all so sweet. Dito, que lindo. Yo. It's the last one for me, yo. Watch. I can't. And she said, Victor. Whack, whack, whack. Yo.
To the end. Be careful. Let me tell y'all a true story. Be so boom. Watch this.
Yo, he be funny as shit. Stop playing with me, son.
Let me tell y'all a true story. Be so boom. Watch this video to the end. Be careful. They watching us. TikTok. This is for entertainment purposes only.
300 plus cameras in Department of Transportation.
Really?
I know what's going on right now, any place in this county. Aviation, if they're up, whoever's working, I can click on their camera right now and I can watch their interaction.
That's crazy.
Live Google. This is
Whoa.
a big, big deal. And I'm gonna like Google. So I'm going to show you right now. I can tell you where everybody is, what they're doing.
What the?
And then I can also bring up, any intersection I want in the county.
All right.
Right now. So you're bringing up live
crazy.
CCTV.
What a bull was dancing like that, though.
Wow.
Stop playing with me, son. You can't do nothing without being watched.
Man, y'all better be careful what y'all be doing on these streets, y'all. Y'all, listen, man, for those of y'all that like taking poops in public, man, them little demons, y'all like releasing y'all demons out in public, man, be careful. Y'all gonna be caught on camera. Y'all saw that nigga do it. They had that bull on this damn camera. I don't know what he was doing with his lead. Like, listen, have y'all ever watched a show called Person of Interest with Taraji P. Henson? It's a real good show. If y'all haven't watched it, go watch it. Like, it talks about this God's eye, how they watch everything. Like, the rumors have been going around for years, how they was doing this already. Like, listen, man, I've been woke for a minute. That third eye, y'all may not see it, right? But that shorty right there, she woke. Very woke, to the point that I already got a channel clapped. Real shit.
This is the world that we live in. Come on.
You have eyes and ears everywhere. But I can go to any intersection and pull it up right now. So if there's a crash, if someone says we're in a pursuit, whatever it might be, it shows me right now.
Wow.
It shows me every single person working.
This is
The
crazy.
stars are where my deputies are. It tells me what they're doing, what they're on, what
Okay.
for service. It's important for me to have my finger on the pulse constantly.
It's crazy. But what do y'all think that they're doing, right? I mean, I've heard a lot of people asking here in North Philadelphia why they tearing the streets up and they doing this. Oh, they finally fixing the streets. No, they're putting them things up. So, everything, they putting everything up. We got cameras in every corner, but they can't afford to put cameras in each and every one of the classrooms in all the schools, right? But we got cameras everywhere. Everywhere you go, there's a camera. And then they got these drones that they put underground where they could, see up through the houses, like they can see how many people is in the like. Yeah, don't listen, man. They digging for a reason, and I warned people back in 2018 that they was gonna start doing this. But people are like, "Are you tripping? They can't do this." That's a man. Y'all better go start looking up these laws, these bills, and all these projects and everything that they doing. Y'all so focused. My bad. My bad. My bad. My bad. A lot of people focus on trying to see who's gonna be their next puppet master, right? That's what it is. That y'all forget that it's the legislators that we gotta go at. I'm sorry, Ray. They told you you didn't know shit, right? But you got one foot in politics and one foot in the streets.
Really?
Right here. So this is definitely Austin, and right now I can see his body on camera. So it's as if we're on scene. We got this county locked down.
I'm playing with me, son. TikTok, this is for entertainment purposes only. They got the county locked down.
Right?
It's not a game, guys. You really think they can't see what you're doing? Be careful while you're out there. Now, I know the older generation ain't doing nothing stupid. It's the younger ones that we're worried about. Stop playing with me, son, and understand that when you're doing something, somebody's seeing something. There's no need for tattletellers anymore. They got tattletellers all around the city. Posted up in high places. You can't even shh. Shut up! You know exactly what's going on. But I'll tell you one thing. If I ever find out that one of those cameras was watching me,
Man, they already watching you. Everything you do in these streets is being watched. It's like that's why I laugh. Like for the people that are hustling out here in these streets and they think they're not being caught, y'all being caught. Now y'all not just snitching on yourselves when y'all go to Facebook and y'all post y'all location and y'all doing this. And then to top it off, the people that go to y'all sit here and be like, yo, I just went here and I copped this and I copped that. Y'all think they're not looking at the cameras as they're looking through social media at y'all posts? The time, the places, the things y'all do. Once again, I'm in North Philadelphia and I peeped every camera in every corner, every pole. Peep. This should be crazy. Y'all gotta open up that third eye, man. I mean, we've been told this for years. I just think people choose to ignore it to the point where, it fades and they forget. Then when it gets brought back up again, they're like, oh, I didn't know that. I mean, I guess. It's just a reaction channel. I just got random thoughts.
All right, I know you like watching The Simpsons, but when you come to LA, don't wear this on your clothes or
shit.
nothing. Four Corner Block Crips, they wear that. They got a street that's called Bart Street. Don't play around.
Well, I hear a lot of people say you can't wear this and you can't wear this when you go to Los Angeles, right? But what can you wear when you go to LA? Basically, they're telling you not to wear nothing. So you got to go to LA asshole naked? What can you wear when you go to LA? He's not the first person to say that. And what's he called? Dangerous Logos? Logos. Hood logos, I guess.
You don't want to wear this logo neither. That's the Marvin Gangster Crips. Yeah, it's real.
Yeah, facts. Technology is solving all the crimes and social media. Wait, they are putting up license plates readers everywhere. Facts. They got them little Jones up there, especially in the highways. So I know what she's talking about. It's like a camera, but it reads your license plate. And they got them Jones all over the highway, yo. For real. I know what she's talking about. So shout out to MTGV Crime Podcast Show. Yo, listen, man, I'm telling y'all gotta go check her podcast out. Listen, I like crime videos. I love crime videos. So listen, man, if y'all can break these Jones down and y'all can have a good conversation about it, a shorty there. Like I love watching crime videos. And I'm telling y'all that MTGV podcast can break them Jones down real good. Like it's hard to keep an audience when you're speaking on crime videos, yo, for real. And you gotta know what the hell you're talking about. So I give her a shout out for that, man. For real? Oh snap! I didn't know that. I'm about to look into that. Hold up, wait. Get back into the StreamYard. She said the readers are being put on willing resident homes as well. Oh, I didn't even know that. I'm about to look into that for real. That's something new. See, that's why I like interacting with my chat. So, like, I can't really ignore my chat, yo, for real, because reading the chat lets me know of things that I didn't know. And plus, I like when people test my noggin. Like, this is gonna get me out there and start researching. Yo, but I'm really interested on this LA shit. Like, I didn't know that. Like, I've been hearing this lately. I've never been to LA. But basically, when you go to LA, like, you can't wear nothing, right? I mean, I'm guessing that's why the bull got no shirt on, right? Bro, you make it sound like I gotta walk around butt naked in LA and I live in the valley. I mean, that's why I'm asking the question. See, can you give us brands we can wear? Like, yeah, man, instead of telling us we can't wear this, like half the shit he's mentioning, we wear. So you're basically telling us don't step foot in LA. Oh, wait. She said, yep, police are also connecting residents' ring comes to their database. The ring cameras. Oh shit. I do notice now that they do use the ring cameras a lot lately on the little crime and law channels and stuff. I mean, not the crime and law not law and crime. Y'all get my point. I'm sorry. There's a lot, a lot of crime channels on here, but I noticed that a lot of the little crime video channels are just playing a lot of a DoorDash, a lot of door camera, videos. So I know what she's talking about, but I didn't know that they belong to it makes see, I like when my noggin is being that shit makes sense now. I didn't know that, but now I know. Oh shit. Oh snap, I learned something new.
All right, I know you like watching The Simpsons, but when you come to LA, don't wear this on your clothes or nothing. Four Corner Block Crips, they wear that. They got a street that's called Bart Street. Don't play around. You don't want to wear this logo neither. That's the Marvin Gangster Crips. Yeah, it's real. And I know you like the Flintstones, but you can't wear this when you come out here. That's the Bedrock Gangster Crips. Yeah, this Jordan logo right here.
So all these gangs got basically our favorite cartoons that well, now I don't know about y'all, but shit, I like to watching the Flintstones and the Looney Tunes, like the Simpsons. Basically, all these cartoon characters is they logos. When the hell did that happen? So do they have to pay the logos, the brands, in order for them to keep people out these streets? I'm just saying, because they represented somebody else's logo, right? Don't their logos belong to like they're copyrighted, right? So if they're using them as theirs, wouldn't they have to pay the original copyright owners of the logos some money to rep their logo and say that it's theirs? And that can't nobody wear their brand clothes because they're the ones wearing it. If not, you get. I don't know. I'm just, listen, man, I'm a little curious. That's it. I'm just asking if there's a lawyer anywhere around watching, right? If a lawyer catches the replay, let me know. Like, is that possible? I mean, I know if I was to use like Jordan's, name brand and just rock it out for anything that I'm doing, especially with my LLC, right? And I know it's not mine. And I bought some logos. So I got shares of, I got parts of, people's logos that I could sit here use. But we're talking about gangs using actual logos, brands of clothes that we use and buy. Like, what are we supposed to really walk around LA asshole naked or some shit like that? Because if it's like that, I would never step foot in LA for real. Because I refuse. See, now this is where my body, my choice. I don't want to expose my body. It's my choice. Like, yo, this shit is crazy. Yeah, I mean, I'm saying, listen, man, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's why I'm asking it because I'm sitting here. I'm like, wait, because I make T-shirts. I got my own little brand and stuff like that, but I buy logos, right? So when I buy these logos, I got certain parts of this logo. They give me the rights to but there's not my logo. They're just giving me the rights to use their logo and resell and make some money off of it, right? So I'm kind of curious, does it work the same way with the gang? So if these corporations was to find out that these gang members was using their logos, right, for their hood business, right? Do the same rules apply? I'm sorry, this shit's got me like asking so many questions, but I am like, listen, man, it's a reaction channel. I'm going to ask 101 questions. I ain't falling for shit, but I do know that that's these things exist in LA. I'm not saying I'm trying to visit LA. I'm just saying that shit. If it's like that, I would never go to LA. Like fuck, like that shit is crazy. Oh my bad, my bad. I was reading the comments. Let me see. They should all be sued for copyrights. Why would anybody in their right mind would want to go to LA or California for that matter? Okay, listen, I don't know who you are, but this is a reaction channel. That's what came out. So at the end of the day, listen, whether I want to go or I don't want to go, this right here is saying, listen, even if you got family in LA, don't go. If you have a friend that's in LA, don't go. They are misrepresenting their brand. I believe they can be sued or asked to cease the bullshit. Facts. Now, if they start selling their logo, they can for sure be sued. I know that one for a fact. That's true right there. But they're saying that can't nobody walk in, right? Because, like, for example, right, we can't go in there with a Homer Simpson logo or the Martian logo or dress with them colors because that's theirs. If something can happen to somebody that goes in, it's weird. So nobody that lives in LA, like, what about the people that are not gangs? So they just know better. I know that they should know better. But damn, even the people that live there would get hurt if they do that. Like, damn, that shit is crazy. Facts. They cannot be sold for profit. He said, yeah, gangs are following laws. Yo, that's got me real curious, man. Yo, shout out to Irv Gotti 77. Shout out to him, yo. Or her. I'm so sorry, but let's listen to what he's saying. It's crazy because they got a lot of logos, and this a Jordan logo. Like, who? It is kind of odd that they haven't sued a gang, that is representing the Jordan's logo. I wonder if they're getting paid for representing these logos. Nah, I doubt that.
You don't want to wear this. The Black P Stones wear that. Yeah, the Jungles, it stands for the J's. Yeah, be careful. But if you turn this Jordan logo upside down, that's Grape Street Watts Crips. They projects is called the Jordan Downs Projects. Remember that.
Oh, shit.
Don't wear Gucci when you come out here neither. Grape Street might wear that too. And the Gangster Crips will wear that. Also, Gear Gang. Be careful with Gucci. Don't come out here wearing no Chanel. East Coast Crips wear this, and the Compton Crips will wear that too. You can't be a Saints fan out here neither. This right here is for Imperial Village Crips. Remember that. Don't play.
Oh, shit.
This logo right here, you know this logo. This for the Playboy. Whether you Playboy Gangster, Playboy Hustler, or Playboy Thresser. You don't want to wear this rabbit. Cut it out. Even the Bugs Bunny rabbit, they will wear that too. Stop playing. Now you don't want to have this on your clothes or your hats.
A cherry?
Fruit Town Brims wear this logo right here. Yeah, it's real. I know you like designer, trust me. Don't even wear this neither. It's Hermes right here, this logo. That's the Hoovers. They will wear that. And they wearing orange.
Yo, LA got a lot of gangs.
Now the gas station ain't safe neither. See that 76 gas station? The 76 East Coast Crips wear that. Don't you work at that gas station. All right, I know Hollister got some nice hoodies on there, and I know they got some pretty good cologne, right? But you don't want to wear that out here. Family Swan Bloods wear that. Rolling 20 Bloods wear that. Hoovers will wear that too. Don't wear no Hollister. Same thing with YSL right here. This is an alliance between Schoolyard Crips and the Shoreline Crips. Don't want to be wearing this when you come out here. Even some Hoovers will wear that. Don't wear it. Now shout out Lil Durk and them. This OTF right here, Inglewood Families is gonna wear that. And honestly, I think the 40s might wear that too. Point is, don't wear OTF. You do not want to wear Calvin Klein. That's just simple right there. That's CK. That stands for Crip Killer. Throw that out now. Same thing with British Knights. That's BK. That's Blood Killer. You don't want to wear that neither. Throw that out. Don't have this Rolls Royce logo on you nowhere. The neighborhood Rolling Crips will wear that. Stands for Rich Rolling. You ain't got no Rolls Royce anyway, so. This Warner Brother logo, I know you see that all the time. West Boulevard Crips will wear that. The Walnut Block Crips will wear that as well. And I know a lot more gangs wear that. Don't play with that. Now, I showed you.
Yo, they actually are using the Warner Brothers logo out there as gangs. Like, I mean, couldn't they come up with their own logos? Like they're literally using clothing brand logos, perfume lines. Like, I mean, I guess to each his own.
The Playboy logo, the upside down Playboy logo, TRGs will wear that. Stands for the R right there. Yeah, rascals. Be careful. Now you don't want to wear this MK logo right here neither. That's M Killer. That could stand for Mafia Killer or any gang that has an M in it. Don't do it. Oh, you feeling lucky? Don't wear this Clover right here. It got Eastside Clover Thread.
Oh wow.
You don't want to wear that. Take it off. Even the Eminem.
He said East Side Clover 13. I thought he said Calle 13, but he said Clover 13. I was gonna say, what the fuck? And they literally using the M&Ms out here. Then Eminem, almost got sued. He had to change his M. This shit is crazy. But a gang won't get sued. But see, Eminem, he would have profited with the name like that, so he had to spell Eminem the way he spelled it. Yep. This shit is just shout out crazy. You might as well walk asshole naked in LA.
Out here, and you don't want to wear that. Take it off. Even the M&M's logo right here. I know y'all heard of the Matavillas. They Southsiders, but they not Sureños. They got Matavilla, and this right here, you might wear that to let you know. You got to be on your toes. Don't come out here wearing no K-Swiss. It's not going down. That's a diss to Sureños, and that's a diss to the Bloods, too. I'm not going to get into that, but don't wear it. I know Champion got some nice little sweatsuits and some nice hoodies and all that.
I got a lot of Champion clothes
out here in LA. Crips is going to wear that. Self-explanatory. Look at that, see. Don't come to LA wearing North Face. Come on now, think about it. Southsiders don't like Northerners. You want to come out here with a North Face, make it make sense. And since we do the North, then you know you can't wear no South Pole. The Southerners is gonna wear that. MS-13 gonna wear that.
Oh,
I know
shit.
It sounds ridiculous, but you got to be on your toes out here. All right, I know.
Well, aren't I glad that I got my own damn brand? Man, shout out to the R4L, man. Yo, I am so glad. But damn, I be representing Sweetwoods. Do they own a Sweetwoods logo down there too? Shit. I'm dead serious. Like I've said it before, I've showed it. Look, listen, man. I be representing Sweetwoods, heavy as shit. I be selling their clothes. See? I be getting these shirts and stuff like that. I be selling their shirts. $30, $35 a shirt. Them Johns popping though. Like it shows that represents their little drum, their little brand. Got a whole bunch of these Johns. So I wonder, I'm like, damn, shit, I gotta go look it up. The E is just dumb. This is just dumb. Yo, I mean, listen, I didn't know that. Listen, I wonder how the civilians be, going through it over there. Like for real. I mean, I guess only LA is like this, right? Because like the bull right here says, like, damn, he could at least give us brands that we could wear, yo, for real. But hey, I guess he just basically say stay the fuck out of LA. I mean, hey, I guess I'm glad I don't got nobody there. Shit, the way he just said that makes me never want to step foot in that John. This shit is crazy.
At the dinner table, who should get served first, man or woman?
The woman. A man that wants to be served first is sassy and undisciplined. He lacks structure. A woman is a queen. A woman is a receiver. A woman is the one that maintains the children. She maintains the home. She maintains the man. So we have to make sure she's properly energized. So she should always eat first and then the children. And whatever's left over, a man should eat. The problem is, these men aren't handling responsibilities as men and believe the woman should handle their responsibility. They want to be the receivers. They're the sassy ones. They're the one in the bedroom with their legs up in the air. A real man understands that my woman is my responsibility. My woman is a queen. My woman isn't a servant. A lot of these men have their women in servant roles. While they're unable to provide properly, that's why they believe that they should be served first, because they're lack discipline. They're dealing with childhood traumas. They're dealing with mommy issues, and they've never seen the way a proper family structure is supposed to move. The woman first, and then the children, and then the man. And if there's not enough food in the house, a man should go back out, work harder, and bring more food into the home. Women should always be served first. That's why we open doors for women, and women don't open doors for us.
Yo, I ain't gonna sit here and lie. This is the first time I've ever heard it this way, right? I mean, I don't know how y'all feel when y'all think of it. Like, hey, I mean, that's a gentleman, I guess. For real, for real. Like, because like my baby pops, right? A lot of people ask me, why is it that, he tells you to serve the kids first, then you serve him. Listen, he wants us to eat before he eats. But he always makes sure that the kids eat before me and him eat. I mean, I don't listen. It's another way of, I've never heard it like this. I'm not mad at it. He threw shots at a lot of these, feminine men out here like that. I mean, but there's a lot of men that bust their ass, and a lot of women treat them like shit. So it's kind of like, but we're not talking about that, right? We're talking about the men. I mean, he's one hell of a gentleman. Because this is my first time ever hearing a man say something like this. But then again, yeah, I was taught as 100. He said he got you going 50-50, but wants to be served first. Our women are queens, not servants, and should be served first because of the position they hold in the family structure. She is the first teacher, the first doctor, the first counselor, and the first best friend of our children with no days off. Not to mention what she goes through physically, mentally, and emotionally before and after giving birth. Dusty bums and women that love dusty bums will disagree because they have conditioned their women to be comfortable with struggling and being servants. If your father didn't teach you, I am. NDBA, no dusty bums are out. Oh shit. Hey, first time I've heard it like this. Like how do a lot of you men perceive this, right? I've heard, different men talk on my panel, give different opinions, get different perspectives. But this is my first time ever hearing a man say it like this. How do y'all, how do y'all men see it the way he sees it? I mean, shorty just, I'm just asking for those of y'all, that want to answer the question. Y'all can leave your comments down below. I mean, he's a whole gentleman on some real shit.
My kid woke up on the wrong side of the bed
I
today,
gotta love
and all
Tatum.
I've done today is try to be cool, try to be tight, try to be a good mom. And she's done nothing but fucking hassle me all day and test me all day. I took her to Target today to get a new bug kit because I noticed her old bug kit, all the tools in it were broken because she manhandles everything. She breaks everything she touches. And I'm like, yeah, we'll go get a new one because we need that. We're outside imprisoning bugs all day. We torture them damn bugs all day long. You need the right tools to do so. So I'm like, let's go to Target. And I load her up and I'm driving and she's like, go faster, Mom. Stop, Mom. What are you doing, Mom? And then she hits me with the, well, Dad drives faster, Mom. Dad's not here. I'm driving. I'm in charge. I'm the adult. You can't even chew gum supervised. You're not old enough to chew gum. What makes you think you can dictate the speed of this fucking Chevy Traverse, bitch? She does, though. I listen to her. That's the craziest part. She says, go faster. I'm stomping on that gas. She says, stop. I'm slowing down. She makes me nervous. I listen to her. She rules the roost. And then we get into Target, and she picks out a bug kit. She picks out some Play-Doh, and I let her pick out a candy because I'm being cool
All
today.
kids.
Yeah. And then she starts throwing a fit because I didn't let her get Cheetos, too, because we got Cheetos at the house. And I'm like, ma'am, we don't throw fits. We don't yell in public like this.
Kids do the dirty
And she goes, well,
things.
I'm mad at you. I said, well, be mad quietly. I'm mad, too, but you don't see me screaming. And then we get in the car, and we're not even talking at this point. We go to In-N-Out because I'm hungry, and she said she wanted a hamburger for lunch. And guess what? As soon as I hand her a hamburger, you're right. Mom, I don't want that. Well, then what the fuck do you want?
Yo.
What do you want? What do you want from me today? I'm just trying to be cool. Hope you guys are having a good day.
Yo, she is funny as hell, but I feel as though that no matter what you do, you can never please your kids, yo. That mom. It was crazy, right? I have a daughter of my own, and I swear to God, yo, I swear that all little girls are daddy's girls, because this one is. Like, she'll make me feel this little just to put her daddy up in the pedestal. Like, yo, leave it to her. Her daddy's a god. Yo, I swear to God, these kids, they do and say the darndest things, man. Blessings, be encouraged, Marissa. How you doing this morning, yo? Marissa, leave your link in the chat down below so that people can go check you out. Yo, Marissa, if you can you put the link for MTGV Crime Podcast so that people can go check her out? Yo, I'm sorry, but yo, Tatum, she makes everything just funny as hell. You can go through the worst day. You just watch one of her little videos on TikTok and you be geeking.
Black people have the genius to put the curse word after they say the race of the person. Where white dudes, we always put it in front. And if we would just make that little adjustment, we could save so many careers, so many jobs could be saved in the white community if we would just put it after. You never notice that in conversation? You hear a black guy being like, man, I was standing there, this Asian motherfucker came in, he starts talking about, you don't even hear it. You're just sitting there, oh, what did this Asian motherfucker do? I would love to hear the rest of this story, right?
Yo, I'm so dead.
Dude, I would tell the exact same story, right? I'm standing there, right? This fucking Asian comes in, right? Everybody's all like, whoa, hey, easy, Jesus. What year is it, you know? It's like, dude, I just said what he said. I just preempted the fuck. That's all I did. He suggested he's hooking up with people's mothers. I'm not even.
Oh shit!
I got it out of the way.
He said I got it out the way. The curse word. Dang, he ain't lying though on some real shit. He's just messed up because he put the curse word in front. He should have just waited to just cuss. Like, hey, man.
Yes, I was born in 1995.
Oh shit! I was born in 1989.
Yes, I was born in 19.
Well, guys, I was born in 1989. I'm going to be, I'm going to be. I just turned 35. Oh, shit. Yo, snap. I forgot that I just turned 35. I was about to say I'm going to be 35 August 19. Like, if that John didn't just pass and we're on the 30th. I don't know where my head is at, but shit, I went back in time. Listen, man, it's like her. I don't know what time she in, but she said she was born in 1995. But she looked older than me. Somebody in the comments said BC or AD. I mean, I'm trying to figure that one out too, man. Because if I was born in 89 and she was born in 95, I was hoping she looked a whole lot younger than me. Shit. And they was born in 87. He was born in 85. She look older than now. Yo, this is crazy. She was born in 1995.
95.
And she was born in 1986. Man, she wants to be born again. That's a hard 95, yes. They age like milk sitting in the heat. Yo, facts. Like, I don't know what happened, but she time traveled. That's what it is. She evolved. She evolved fast as shit being born in 1995 to 2024, yo, on some real shit. She really evolved. She brought back the age of the dinosaurs.
My mommy said your breath stinks.
She said what?
My mommy said your breath stinks.
It's not that bad. I mean, on the first date, I ate garlic, so maybe that's what it was. Wait, what else did she say?
I'm so sorry. I forgot to tell you. Make yourself at home. Do you need anything? We've got mints, water, mints. Anything you need. We have mouthwash in the restroom. Make yourself at home, okay?
I told you so.
Where the fuck did their come from? Yo.
I'm guessing these are your friends?
No, they're my brothers and sisters.
Brothers and... Oh, there's more.
Is this the guy who Beth smells? Yeah, I already told him that.
Oh, I see you met Abby and Jacob. You know, Abby's our artist.
I do this for you.
Oh. Is this mommy?
Mm-hmm.
And who's this little boy?
You.
Oh shit.
That's me?
That little girl
Why
just
is he
took
so little?
shots.
Because you're little.
And what are the green squiggly lines here?
That's your breath.
Yo.
Thank you.
Is everyone being nice?
Yes, Mommy.
Okay.
No, they're actually not.
It's just the guy whose breath. I already told him.
Damn. Yo, the mom had
How
a
many of you are
conversation
there?
with all
I
her
don't know. I
kids.
lost
Shit.
count.
Oh. Oh God.
Is that the guy whose breath stinks?
Yeah, we already told him.
Oh yeah, he's really small.
And Mommy said your breath stinks.
Yo, 6 kids. We single moms, we gossip with our kids. I mean, gossiping about her date? Like, damn, like she went a little far and beyond. I mean, I'm wondering if she, the little girl was calling the man a little man because she perceived and thought the mom was talking about him being little. Could the mom been of talking something else and the little girl thought, hey, she probably sees him as a little boy? I mean, I'm just trying to figure out what conversation that little girl kids be hearing shit. I mean, just look at the drawing. He's like, who's that little boy? She say, you. She just choked him. Like, she little boyed his ass. This is clearly a setup, bro. Time to leave. They're creating a story. They don't want to step that. But the mom's in it too, then shit. Like, what the fuck? This is simply how to say no to a guy without being rude. Yeah, they did set his ass up. Nigga bounced. They got the mouthwash waiting for you in the bathroom, the mints right there. Mama trying to give you a message. That's some fucked up shit, yo. Yo, mom had a conversation. She's like, I don't know how to put him down. Guys, look, help me out. And listen, man, kids is down and willing. Like, they don't want mom in another relationship. And if it ain't with dad or whoever they want, he gotta go. So they went for it. I don't even think they charged the mom. You know how some kids will charge the parents for doing them a little favor like this? Like, I've seen it. Like, scare the boyfriend off. Yeah. I don't think they had to, I don't think the mom had to pay them or give them anything. They did this one for free. They was happy the mom had a conversation with them. The mom was out of pocket. She should have had this conversation with her best friend. This is crazy.
CBS News is reporting alarming new details in the nationwide listeria outbreak linked
Oh,
to
shit.
recalled Boar's Head deli meats. We've obtained documents that show
Is this
federal
one a
inspectors
new one or
flagged dozens of violations at the Boar's Head plant in Virginia linked to the recall, including mold, mildew, and insects repeatedly found at the facility. At least 57 people have now been treated at hospitals in more than a dozen states. The number of
It's
deaths
9
has
deaths.
jumped to 9, making this the largest.
See, man, listen, man, I got a thing with cold cuts. I don't like cold cuts. I feel as though that I get it, is lunch meat is meant to make sense. I feel as though like you gotta cook them Jones one way or another. Like I'm not a fan of sandwiches or none of that because of the lunch meat. But you see,
And Mommy said your.
CBS News is reporting.
we gotta stop eating meat. These is boar. I mean, is it boar heads like the company, or is it that they're actually boars? They got, but see, that's different types of lunch meat in there, right?
Alarming new details in the nationwide listeria outbreak linked to recalled Boar's Head deli meats. We've obtained documents that show federal inspectors flagged dozens of violations at the Boar's Head plant in Virginia linked to the recall, including mold, mildew, and insects repeatedly found at the.
That's just disgusting. Whoever eats this brand need to, sue the shit out the company and whatever stores hold this job, like for real. Yeah. I'm good, man. Give me a salad and call me a rabbit. Ugh.
Yep, somebody has some explaining to do because now we have eggs that are growing from a tree. And if y'all see him crack the egg, it looks like this. Eggs.
Man, if he can't tell that this is a prank, a skit or something, because eggs don't grow on no damn trees. And then you look back there, it's like some type of limes or this could be oranges. That's some real shit. But I think they either glued or taped these eggs to them plants for real. Cause I don't, nah, eggs don't grow on trees. Fuck that.
On the tree. And they cook just like eggs. Like, this potentially being a real thing is flabbergasting. Can somebody show me or research what type of plant is this? And then there's like multiple people that are growing these egg trees that grow eggs on the tree. So that means we don't need chickens. Which leads me to the question, are the eggs on the tree going to hatch? And where can I potentially buy this if I was looking to acquire one of these? Because plant eggs, I just gotta see what that's about.
Plant eggs, eggplants. I mean, we already got eggplants, right? And they're these big purple things that grow, right? They grow on trees. What the fuck do eggplants grow at? I know they grow. Do they grow like on the bushes, on the ground, on the dirt? I think they grow on the dirt. Yeah, I'm tripping. Eggplants grow on the dirt, no fucking trees. But I mean, I had to really sit here and think. I was like, damn, I should freaking know this. Okay, dirt, shit, like potatoes. But you tripping if you really believe that eggs grow on a tree, yo. For real, for real. Like he ain't just see them damn oranges or limes. And for those of y'all that do know, right? I was just really looking up and doing some research, right? And I didn't know that the real oranges were green. Like real oranges are green, not orange. They're orange on the inside. That's what I'm saying. I was like, yo, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Nate, baby. Blessings, Nate. Blessings, how you doing this morning, yo? Riders getting sleep, so I will catch the rest of the video later. All right, nope. Bet. Shout out to Maritza, guys. Make sure y'all go check out Maritza, y'all. Rillis, how you doing, Rillis? Yo, this shit is crazy. I mean, people will believe anything, right? But what they should be out here looking for and believing. And what I mean by believing is, right, you got that third eye right here, right? You should see what's true, what's not. You should listen, man. Be out here asking questions and not falling for shit. Believe in yourself. Like for real.
Y'all let me know in the comments though, what y'all think about trees having chicken eggs growing from them in the comments. Like and follow for more wisdom and stay tuned. And if y'all want to know the sauce on how to blow up on content creation, comment down below 18.
Man, God, listen, this guy, it's a glued egg on a plant. Like duh. Like, man, did y'all really think that the egg grew on a plant and then came the chicken? Because I mean, I don't know. I mean, I hear the question being asked a lot. Which came first, the egg or the chicken? I mean, obviously the chicken had to lay the freaking egg. Unless the egg was made in the lab. Then that's the only way you can say the egg came first, then the chicken. Hey, but I guess.
Which is why I broke it off with comedy. Because I was about to get my shot and I didn't want anybody giving him credit for my work. Whatever he was, he lost when he dropped sense from his name. He used to be common sense. Now he's just common.
He was in John Wick. Be careful, Jack.
Who was in John Wick?
I'm talking about Common.
Yeah, he was also in the movie with Angelina Jolie too.
I mean, was in a lot of movies.
And guess what? He did a movie.
You know what's crazy, right? Before I learned how to say his name, I used to call him Comet. And it's common sense. Like, this shit is crazy. But the way I used to say, I be saying kids say the darndest things, right? Comet. I just didn't know how to pronounce his name back then.
Tiffany Haddish too. Just like he did a movie with Jennifer Hudson.
Yo.
And he started dating Tiffany. Right?
Oh, he just dated everybody he worked with, huh?
And then it was all love and joy, and she's the one I want, and just like he did with Jennifer Hudson.
Are we forgetting Serena Williams? Has anybody ever said he's a good lover? They always say he's a nice guy. He's so sweet.
Yo, see, this is why I can't believe the rumors that, how we was watching the last TikTok and they was trying to say that Serena Williams was a man. I mean, listen, man, I don't know. On that one, I don't know. Because I swear Serena had a baby. Like, it's kind of hard to go out there and, fake that belly while the way she did it. I mean, I don't know. I mean, they say Beyonce faked her pregnancy too, so it's kind of like, but hey, no, I listen. Unless Common is gay, yeah, I don't think Serena Williams is a man like they're trying to say. I mean, I don't know. Unless I don't. I really don't know on that part. But I was stuck on stupid when they said that they're the William brothers, not the Williams sisters. I was stuck on stupid. I ain't gonna sit here and lie. Like, oh shit.
This whole video is just gonna be me complaining about our fucking sleeping arrangements, okay? Because this right here is
I
for my
feel
daughter.
you,
Our daughter
mama.
sleeps with us. It's just supposed to keep her from falling off the bed, but that's not what we use it for. God, no, that's not what we use it for. I get to sleep like this all night. Like this.
Yo, I feel her pain because listen, man. I be telling people, man. Listen, you know how they got this binary stuff out there. Shit, if I had to choose, can I be a kangaroo? I'm already a mama kangaroo. I got my Jimmy over there, right? Put her in my pouch all the time. Just walk around and just box the shit out of people. Right, for real. Like shit. I already listen, man. When we go to sleep, right? She be all up on me. It's like I'm the bed. But the bed right there. But I'm her bed. I'm her cushion. You would think she would use maybe my arm or something for, like if she was going to lay on a pillow or something. I don't mind that. But no, it's my whole body. I'm saying here like, how do I wake up with a baby on me? I went to sleep with no baby. She's not even a baby. She's a whole 7-year-old. Still popping in my bed. Wake up, go to sleep with no baby, all by myself. Right? And I sleep on my stomach. Next thing I know, I'm turning around, trying to get up, go, do what I gotta do. Ooh, oh, my bad. I can't even move. I have a child on my back. I feel like we're some aliens or something because I don't know who, what other mama goes through this. But shit, this is a daily routine. I thought when she hit 7, she keeps sleeping by herself. But no. She don't come lay next to mama. She come lay on top of mama, like I'm the bed. Then on my back at that.
Hold me on the bed. I'm stuck in a net all night like I'm some sort of fucking fish. Because my daughter is sleeping like this. She's like this. She's living her best life. And that's not it. That's not all. No, not in this house. My old ass husband is doing some of this all night.
What the fuck is wrong with her husband? Yo, Tatum is
and then
the
he ends up with one of
funniest.
these. And then he goes. All fucking night long, multiple times a night.
Multiple
I don't
times a
fucking
night.
sleep in this house. So I'm starting a petition to sleep in the spare bedroom. I think we need a family meeting. This whole video is just gonna be me complaining about our fucking sleep.
She said, I'm gonna start a petition to sleep in a family bedroom. She thinks it's gonna be her. I mean, I get it. I feel you, man. We don't even get privacy in the bathroom, right? Shit, as soon as we go to the bathroom, mom. I feel like I'm in an episode of damn Family Guy. So I get it. I feel your pain, mama.
Remember, I've been telling y'all this was unaliving people. But as usual, people didn't want to believe me. There was only one person unalive at the time, over a month ago when I talked about this. It's 9 now.
USDA inspector.
Yo, he ain't lying. Okay, he uploaded this picture, Flo Daddy Flo. I mean, I don't know why he gave himself his Flo Daddy Flo, but hey, listen, like this listeria outbreak has been talked about already for the past, like, I would say more than 6 months. I think they talked about this coming out last year, and it hit. You know what I asked, right, when COVID first came out? Like I said, what would happen if all these viruses, right, including COVID, come together? What would it create? What is they trying to create? Because they stuck on COVID for the world, but the world don't know about every other virus or illness that's coming out and spreading. I mean, they are talking about another pandemic, but let's watch this.
Just found insects, dead and alive, at the company's plant. They also found mildew and black and green mold.
I'm about to tell you the updates and what's going on. Pay attention to this video. Share it with whoever might even think about me, kids, whatever. This listeria outbreak that's from this boar's head lunch meat that I've been telling y'all about for over a month, that nobody else been covering except me, is getting out of control, and I don't like it.
57 people have now been treated at hospitals in more than a dozen states. The number of deaths has jumped to 9, making this the largest outbreak of listeria.
That was just posted by the Shade Room yesterday, and now everybody talking about it. But I've been told y'all the seriousness of this. That meat is giving y'all listeria, and y'all don't listen. Now listen. That was July 23rd. But at that time, I didn't know exactly what it was. I knew it was lunch meat, but I didn't know what brand. Then I found out the brand a week later. Get this out of your refrigerator.
See, but they was already talking about this prior. They was talking about this for months. This listeria outbreak thing has been talked about for months. If I'm not mistaken, I think I brought it up when I was talking about when they passed the bill for the fake meats. When, you know, the Titanic submarine sunk. That's when I brought up this whole listeria conversation. And just like him, I didn't know what it was in the beginning.
Now I found out I was bored. Said that was 8/1, August 1st. It's August 29th, few days from September, and they just not talking about it. Now what you need to do is avoid all boar's head meat. All deli meat in general is dangerous. They are not cleaning it properly. The machinery, the actual food. 7 million pounds of that deli meat crap has been recalled. Don't trust none of it. Share this. Remember, I've been...
For the people that keep saying we can't eat or drink nothing, you know what's crazy? Growing up for the longest, they did do a lot of recalls for meats and stuff like that. Y'all do know that these meats carry bacteria and much more, right? I mean, stuff like this has been talked about for years. That's why I'm not shocked at all when I hear the news, about certain meats being recalled or certain meats having some type of bacteria. I mean, trust me, it's worse for bacteria than listeria. But in this bacteria right here has unalived 9 people so far. So, I mean, I think it's something real serious to be careful with, my bad. Especially for all y'all lunch meat lovers. Them cold cuts, but I just can't. I'm not a meat
parent's
lover.
worst nightmare has become a legal case that could change the face of social media. 10-year-old Nyla Anderson died after taking part in a so-called blackout challenge that went viral on TikTok. The U.S. Appeals Court is now allowing her mother's law.
I remember this, guys. Like, listen, man. Y'all remember when the pandemic started, right? A lot of kids were doing these challenges, especially on TikTok, right? And I bring awareness to all the apps. A lot of these apps have different types of challenges. But when the pandemic started, a lot of the adults were doing challenges that a lot of the kids were following. Now, this right here, this what was it, the darkness challenge or something like that? I have an old head that talks to me a lot, right? And she purchases a lot of my merchandise. And she was telling me the story about how her granddaughter, her great granddaughter, listen, man, this lady got a whole bunch of daughters and a whole bunch of grandkids. But one of her granddaughters was part of the TikTok viral challenge that, that made, had a lot of kids commit suicide when they did that. This is the challenge that we was talking about back in 2020 on Facebook.
Lawsuit against TikTok to move forward.
She was my butterfly. She was everything any mother can ask for.
Tawana Anderson has been fighting for years to get justice for her daughter, 10-year-old Nyla. Social media companies are typically shielded from liability for the third-party content that appears on your feed under a federal law from 1996 called Section 230. Yet last month, a Supreme Court ruling changed that.
The Supreme Court ruled the algorithms on these platforms are protected speech of the platforms. That looked like a victory for the tech companies, except if the algorithms are protected speech of the tech companies, then they're also liable for the outcomes of those algorithms.
Anderson's lawsuit claims TikTok targeted Nyla by recommending blackout challenge content to her.
So the family's hoping to make sure that companies like TikTok use their vast technology to make sure children are kept safe online.
According to Business Week, Nyla was one of at least 15 children under age 12 who died as a result of the challenge since 2021.
Parents were.
And like I said, this is a challenge that we talked about a while back. It's messed up. I mean, listen, look, I know that, what happened is messed up, right? And I know the mom wants to seek revenge. She wants that lawsuit, right? It hurts to lose a child. Like, I've seen so many mothers lose their child, so many fathers lose their child. It breaks your heart to hear them cry. Listen to the stories of how they lost their child. But when it comes to these apps, right? Facebook is an app too where challenges were done. Kids, did the same thing. Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat, all these apps. As parents, y'all are supposed to monitor these kids, right? And make sure that they don't watch certain things. It's not easy, right? But what y'all got to realize, right, when it comes to social media, you actually create the algorithm due to what you search on your social media. You can change your algorithm too. And if there's certain things that pop up, listen, you can hit that block. Don't recommend this. Facebook has it, Instagram has it, TikTok has it, and I've seen that YouTube also has it. So I think parents have a big part in this. Like, it breaks my heart to see a kid lose their life due to a challenge, right? Do y'all remember the ice challenge? Do y'all remember the crate challenge? All these challenges were actually created by adults, followed by teens, then by little kids. So should we fully blame social media for something that adults started themselves? I don't know if I'm making sense. And like I said, I'm not trying to bring nobody down. I'm not trying to, bash anybody or nothing like that. But hey, we got to take accountabilities for the things that we do, for the stuff that we start, for the things that our kids watch us do and they repeat. But hey, I guess to each his own, right? Yep, they did ban a lot of channels due to the crate challenge. And that's true. Like, you know how many people got hurt due to the crate challenge? A lot of people got hurt. And it's crazy. Right here in the comments, it says mom's fault. She should have monitored more. Viral TikTok challenge. No one had ever heard of it before. Wait, I thought a blackout was not using social media in protest to something. Has it changed? Who is letting their kids on TikTok? Okay, let me explain to y'all what the blackout challenge was, right? Basically, the blackout challenge was, right? People were holding their breaths. Holding your breath until you black out. A lot of these kids did the challenge and their lungs couldn't hold it. Some of these kids passed out due to the blackout challenge. Facts. They ban channels for that, but not for the other shit these clowns be doing. Hey, Rollers is speaking facts. MTGV podcast is speaking facts too. I apologize. My nose is a little stuffy, so if I say, the name's a little messed up, I apologize ahead of time. But this is crazy. I mean, I don't fully blame social media once again. I blame the parents that let their kids be on these apps for so long and let them follow these challenges.
Things like this need to be made aware. So I'm going to do my best to not say anything to get this video taken down.
Your parents screwed up.
This creator is speaking to children.
It's okay to say so. That's why I made a Patreon, so that we could talk about it.
This creator talks about coaching children.
So that we could connect in a way that has more privacy.
This creator is telling children that this creator will be there to talk to them because their parents are
Ms.
wrong.
V. Thank you. I appreciate
so that we could talk to each other in a way that's more open and stuff that we wouldn't share like in the comments of a video like this.
This creator is here on TikTok, where the main users are very young.
I think you're worthy and valuable, and I wanted to spend more connected time with you, healing together and hearing your deeply inspiring stories.
Yo, this is getting...
Get your children off social media. My children don't have social media. Your children don't need social media. You would never let your child go into a random stranger's house down the street or around the corner. But when they're on social media, they have a window to every single person's house in the world. And you don't know whose window they're peeking their eyes into. Think about that for a second. Get your kids off social media. It's okay to be the bad guy. Your kids don't run stuff, and you don't have to negotiate with them. You take their phone and you erase the social media. You're not their friend. You're their parent. Please be parents. For the sake of our future, for the sake of our children, get your kids off social media.
I mean, he is speaking a lot of facts right there, yo. Like a lot of these kids, yo. I mean, listen, man. I don't care what your sex preference is, right? I really don't. I keep saying that to people. I don't care what you do behind them closed doors. What you do behind them closed doors should be between you, them four walls, and that closed door, right? But let our kids be kids. This man literally started a social media page. He's talking to the youth, right? But y'all know what he's part of the LGBT community, right? I mean, he's not the first man I've seen talk about this guy right here, right? And that's one thing that I cannot understand. And then for you parents out there, right? I've been said this before. You gotta be a detective in your child's life. You listen, man. You're a detective. You're a doctor. You're a police officer. You're a nurse. You're a surgeon. You're a health aide. You're a teacher. You're a therapist. You're a psychologist. You're all the above to your child. So be in their life. Be an Inspector Gadget. Listen, man. If they get pissed off, you're doing your job. We was kids at one point. A lot of shit irritated us, but we need to start going back a little bit to the old ways. And I'm not talking about bring out belts and extension cords and freaking ganchos and all this extra stuff to beat on your child. No, we're gonna have to start getting hard. And what's crazy is, right, this little HIPAA law, right, does make it a little hard for a lot of parents, right? Because as soon as these kids get them temper tantrums and they get pissed off and they start screaming, "Oh, you hit me!" Here comes social workers thinking, "Oh, this is abuse." Ain't that this is abuse, right? When you're just trying to chastise or discipline your child, while those motherfuckers be ignoring the families, right, that are abusing their kids, they're in the families that are doing what they got to do, trying to take these kids away. And I speak about this a lot, and I say it time after time. Well, not wrong, man. My daughter's 7 years old. She does not have her own social media. She does not have her own phone. Her social media is my social media. If she wants to watch something on social media, because she does have her little shows like on YouTube, I listen, I know what she's watching constantly. Plus, it's my channel. I block what I don't want to be recommended for her. And I talk to her. That's the problem that a lot of parents are having nowadays. Talk to y'all kids, man. But this right here, we shouldn't let it pass. I don't know how y'all feel about the situation, but once again, your sex life is your sex life. Your sex preference is your sex preference. Leave these kids alone. But yeah, we have to do something about this. Since we can't remove him from, but I don't even know how he's being allowed to talk like this, right? But then again, it's because, as they say, it's the alphabet community. I didn't want to say it like that, but I'm trying to find ways so that, listen, man, I'm on my backup channel already. Listen, I don't have my main channel, so it's like, I've been on this John for a year. I've been doing so good, especially trying to, find the proper words so that they don't clap this channel. Whew. Well, you got a mouth on you, right? I just listen, man. I gotta speak up. I don't stay shut, man. This shit is crazy and out of pocket. What do y'all feel? What do y'all think we should do? What can be done? What type of solutions could be brought to the table to deal with these situations?
My name is Nicole Solis, and I am a mother from Rhode Island who was sued by the teachers union simply because I wanted to know what my kindergartner would be learning in school.
Oh, wow.
And here's how this happened. I asked to see the curriculum, and my school told me I had to submit a public records request. The curriculum wasn't posted online, and it wasn't available in a school district. Then I asked them if they were teaching gender theory, and they told me that they don't call children boys and girls, and they embed the values of gender identity into every classroom, including kindergarten, and they didn't want to answer any of my questions further. They told me that they would communicate with me only through public records requests, and that is the only way I could get my questions answered. And when I did submit the public records request that they told me to submit, and I submitted hundreds because I had hundreds of questions, my school board then put my name on the agenda of a public school board meeting held a public school board meeting to discuss suing me for submitting the request that they told me to submit. In a 5-hour-long school board.
Yo, shout out to this mom, man, because she is doing what I tell a lot of moms to do. Man, fuck that. Fight, speak up, man. Screw this. Listen, man, shout out to them teachers out there that do their jobs, that, out here, they got a passion for teaching, and they find ways, because there's some badass kids out here, right? And then some of these kids don't deserve the respect and the compassion that some of these teachers do have for them. But there are teachers out here that do give a about these kids, right? But in the same breath, there's teachers that don't. And that's something that I speak on a lot. But shout out to this mama, right? Because me as a parent, as y'all know, I got the petition to try to put cameras in each and every one of these classrooms, right? In each and every one of these schools, worldwide, nationwide, right? So, I mean, I have my own little issue. I've been threatened with the school union. Don't let that shit fear you. I mean, don't let them put fear on you. Don't be scared of no teachers union. Speak up. Listen, man, I'm living proof that you can fight against the school district and that you could try to get some things changed. Like, I almost lost my son due to the negligence of the school. You see where I'm coming from? And I kept fighting. They really tried to put fear into me. But that was my child. Y'all was telling me that y'all was about to sit here and charge my child with a felony for defending himself. And then a teacher that sat here and didn't do her job right and thought she was somebody from the streets, instead of dealing with the situation right, she ended up in a rumble with my son. I mean, a lot of people know my story is out there. That's what made me start this channel, fighting for my son, fighting for the kids that get bullied, justice for these kids, because these kids got rights. And guess what? The school district just sits here and stomps on all their rights. Facts. Where I gotta come back to the stream here. Facts, Ms. V. They have been working hard to get this. To get to this point. They have laws in place, the whole nine. They raised their flag on George Floyd's back. Government agenda allegedly. Children are being targeted. Yes, and the children have been targeted. If y'all go to Netflix, I don't know if it's still on there. They're the first ones to come out with that movie called Where is Wednesday? Or What Happened to Wednesday, right? And if y'all look at that, it's kind of like what they really want to do here. For real, for real. Like, pay attention to that movie. Where is What Happened to Wednesday? Or is it What Happened to Monday? It's one of the two names. I'm sorry. Yo, but the children have been and always will be the target. They're the purest things out here. Like I keep telling people, man, we're not born knowing how to steal, how to lie, how to cheat, how to kill, how to hate, and how to look, how to be racist. We're not. Those are all taught. Those are all learned behaviors. Yo, that third flow is really about to kick in. So I'm about to do a couple more videos and I'm gonna end this live, y'all. Because I really felt like crap. Like, I don't know, like, what the heck I'm allergic to? Well, I'm allergic to something. Shit is irking me.
Board meeting, they openly debated my moral character, my political motivations. They said that I was causing chaos, wreaking havoc, harming the district, harming children. One school board member even said she felt unsafe and started to cry because, as you see, I'm really scary standing here right now. And they really just tarred and feathered me for asking questions. And they had never met me before. And this was the first school board meeting that I had ever been to in my life. They wanted to send a message to other parents that if you ask questions, they will come after you. Well, at the end of this meeting, they decided that they wouldn't sue me for asking questions because they never intended on actually suing me. They just wanted to publicly humiliate me in a school board.
And they will try that. Listen, when I was trying to get help for my son, the school district, the dean of the school district of Philadelphia, he had me, going everywhere. When I'm telling you that I was going from place to place, trying to get this, done for my son, and they wasn't helping me, they'll fuck with you, right? To try to get you to quit. But man, I wasn't quitting, man. Not when it comes to your child. You don't ever quit, yo. You keep fighting.
Board meeting that was a show trial. And when that happened, then the teachers union, the largest teachers union in the country, the NEA, did file a lawsuit against me to bully me and harass me with frivolous litigation and to send a message to other parents that if you ask questions about public education, they will come after you.
Yep.
And I'm here so that this doesn't happen to any other parent in America.
Speak up.
I'm still in litigation for almost 2 years with the teachers union. I still don't have my answers. But what I do know is that my school district and my teachers union didn't want to just hide the curriculum from me. They wanted to ruin my life just for asking for it. And I don't want that to happen to any other parent in America. My name is Nicole Solis, and I am a...
It's crazy. Y'all don't peep it, right? Like, for a lot of parents have to sit here and get deep background checks in order to sit here, right? And be in a child's classroom. I don't know how it is in your city or in your state, right? But here in Philadelphia, it's like that. For you to be in your child's classroom just to observe how his or her day is going. Like, if your child comes and tells you this is happening and you go over there and tell them, look, listen, man, I would like to, be in this classroom so I could, observe what's going on because my child's saying this is happening, this is happening. You need a deep background. But yet, these teachers get away with the crimes they commit in these schools. They get a tap on the shoulder when they commit a crime or they do some shit. But as a parent, right, you need a deep background check. Why aren't they doing that with these teachers? Maybe because they're not doing them deep background checks. Because what's crazy is, right, a lot of these teachers seem like they have either addiction problems or they have some type of mental health problem. How y'all don't know about this? Man, if you know why I'm saying what I'm saying, you know. Like, it goes deep when it comes to these teachers in these schools and much more. But shout out to those teachers out there that are real teachers.
Hey, yo, is this true? The state is profiting off of child support. Correct. And in most states,
I mean, they are saying that child support is a fraud. Go look it up, man. I mean, I feel as though that a lot of fathers need to come together, right? Those that had gotten smacked left to right with child support And yo, go deal with the damn Supreme Court and demand for all y'all money to get returned. And not from the baby mamas, from the state. The ones that made them pay these freaking child support money checks to all the mamas that sat here and said, hey, he's abusive. He's this. He don't want to be a part of his child's life. Hey, go get that money back, y'all.
The Judicial Retirement Fund is funded from this money. So the more child support that's issued from the family courts, the larger the judicial retirement.
What?
It's a massive program. It's the size of the largest defense programs.
Damn.
So the incentives are absolutely huge.
Hey, yo, is this true?
The state is
Yo, go do y'all research, guys.
Okay, so I'm going to read to you something that was sent to me a few months ago, and it's definitely super interesting. Don't fucking come for me. I didn't write this, but whatever you believe, keep that near and dear to your heart. I think, yeah, your heart's over here. Keep that near and dear to your heart. Here we go. 40 well-kept secrets that all U.S. slaves should be aware of. Yes, I said slaves. Do with that what you will. 1. The Revolutionary War was fraud. The United States did not actually declare independence from Great Britain or the King. 2. America is a British colony. 3. The King of England financed both sides of the Revolutionary War. 4. The gold fringe, symbolic of royalty, which is attached to the border of every U.S. flag hanging in every courtroom across America, symbolizes America being ruled to this day by Great Britain under international maritime admiralty law.
Good night, Miss V. Good night.
5. There are no judicial courts in America, and there have not been any since 1789. Judges do not enforce statutes and codes. Executive administrators enforce statutes and codes. 6. There have not been any judges in America since 1789. There have only been administrators. 7. The most powerful court in America is not the United States Supreme Court, but is the Supreme Court of Pennsylvania. 8. If you are legal age and retain legal counsel in your defense, you are automatically assumed by the court to be mentally incompetent ward of the court and can therefore be remanded indefinitely to any mental institution of the court's choosing. 9. You cannot use the U.S. Constitution to defend yourself because you are not a party to it. 10. The people does not include you and I. 11. You own no property. Read the deed to the property you think is yours. You are listed as a tenant. Legally, the term being refers to an animal impersonating, person is underlined, a human, such as a slave. Under the law, slaves cannot own property.
An animal impersonating. Ugh, that hits deep.
12. We are slaves and own absolutely nothing, not even what we think are our children. Read your birth certificate. Your mother is listed as an informant. 13. George Washington divided states into districts based upon ritualistic practice of dissecting Masonic squares. This is why even today so many towns are built on the square. America truly is the land of the free, Freemasons that is.
Oh shit.
Okay, so I'm gonna read to you.
Yo, man, listen, man. If you read, she's speaking facts. She has a lot on one part, but whew, America is a corporation. Listen to what this person says. Hint: why you can quote unquote own your home with no payments, but can lose it for not paying property tax. It's all fraud. I always ask myself why after the election president goes to England. That is the first country they go to. It's a colony of England. We pay tax to, and that's a fact. And if y'all go look up, the lawyers and the judges and all that, they have to get, I think, certified over there. Everything is in England for some reason. Like, I just want y'all to go do y'all research. Like, this is something I came across. Like, I think it was a year ago, a year and a half ago. Like, she's on point. All we can do is live life to the fullest, try to enjoy. But yo, these laws and these things, I think they can be changed. Hey, let us shorty know what y'all think about the video.
Dude, ain't
And
no
he said,
way.
Dad, guess which is it? Is it NBA or NFL? 36 have been accused of spousal abuse. 7 have been arrested for fraud. 19 have been accused of writing bad checks. 117 have directly or indirectly been bankrupted at least 2 businesses. 3 have done time for assault. 71, I repeat, 71 cannot get a credit card due to their bad credit. 14 have been arrested on drug-related charges. 8 have been arrested for shoplifting. 21 currently are defendants in lawsuits, and 84 have been arrested for drunk driving in the last year. How many of you think NBA? How many of you think NFL?
Nope,
Well, the
senators.
answer is neither. It's the 435 members of the United States Congress.
Yep, senators, lawyers, governors, mayors, DAs, judges. Yep, I knew I was on there. I said all senators.
Dude, ain't
And
no
he said,
way.
Dad, guess which is it? Is it NBA or NFL? 36 have been accused of spousal abuse.
None.
My name is Matt Ray. I'm the Western Regional Leader for Gays Against Groomers. I live here in Arizona with my American wife, and I'm a big fan of this country, which is why we chose to live here. I'm 31 years old and I am a trans man. Biologically, I am female, something I feel obligated to state because biology matters. I'm not ashamed of that. I'm here today because I am utterly embarrassed by what the trans movement has become. The trans community is a minority. Not everyone is going to accept us, and we have to be respectful of that. I thought that was common sense, but these days it's considered hateful, which I don't understand. I don't find it appropriate or necessary that underage children are being exposed to gender ideology and trans identities. My parents gave me a chance to express myself, but would never indulge.
And this is a trans man speaking. He used to be a woman, but now she used to be a woman, but now he's a man. I don't know how to put it into words, but y'all get it. Y'all understand where I'm coming from. Like, if even them are coming out and saying what the LGBT community is doing is not right. So it says gays against groomers. To the people that called me transphobic, because this is what I feel and think. Even the original gay people themselves are saying what we have been saying, my bad. It's like a war against the LGBT community and the gays. I'm sorry I'm saying it like that. It's not to bring down nobody. It's not to bash nobody once again.
My feelings growing up. Instead, they allowed me to get to know myself in order to make a conscious choice as an adult. At the time, I thought they were cruel for not affirming how I felt as a child. But today, I couldn't be more grateful for the fact that they did that. I could have changed my mind. If they had helped me transition underage, something could have gone wrong, and then I would have resented them forever. A lot of kids today aren't being given that chance. They are being manipulated by people who are acting from a place of unresolved trauma. I understand many of them mean well, but I can't tell you how dangerous it is to allow children to access hormones or puberty blockers. The idea that puberty can be paused without repercussions is a blatant lie. Side effects include brain swelling, loss of bone density, vision loss, increased risk of cancer and sterilization. Lupron, one of the drugs being used to block puberty, is also used to chemically castrate pedophiles. That's what's being done to children. The adults who enable this should know better, but instead they're encouraging rebellion and driving away
that's
families
crazy.
because of their own feelings and experiences. It is disgusting to push these ideologies on innocent children who can't consent, and it's disgusting to take away a parent's ability to safeguard their child.
True.
If you genuinely believe that children can consent to such a big life-altering decision, I dread to think what else you think they can consent to. I have experienced side effects and complications from transitioning as an adult that I would not wish on my worst enemy, let alone a child. Side effects that even doctors weren't knowledgeable enough to tell me about. If you're encouraging underage kids to do this to themselves in order to validate it and special, you truly don't comprehend the damage you are doing to future generations. Simply put, it is selfish and wrong to push this indoctrination, medicalization, and sexualization onto children because of your own personal beliefs. I am here to prove that even people in the LGBT community do not approve of pushing gender ideology on kids. I didn't move to this country to watch this forced acceptance happen. I won't stand for it, and I strongly urge the board to make education appropriate again.
Hey, there's not much I can say after that. The video is speaking for itself. Pay attention.
I was afraid, I was petrified.
I remember this video.
You had 10 inches, Lord, I almost died.
But I spent so many nights just waiting for a man that long that I grew strong. And I knew I could take you on, but there you are, another lie. I was ready for a Big Mac and you brought me a French fry. Should have known it was so small, just a sad, pathetic dream. Have known there was no anaconda lurking in your jeans. Go on now, go. Walk out the door. Don't you promise me 10 inches, then turned up with only 4. Weren't you a jerk to think I wouldn't notice it pop out? Don't you know we're only joking when we say size doesn't count? I will survive.
He won't throw up on her ass. He said, fuck you, bitch.
Because as long as I have batteries, my sex life's gonna thrive. I will always have good sex with a handful of latex. I was afraid.
Yo, I'm sorry, but this will always be the funniest clip for me, yo. It's been out since I think I reacted to this John last year, if I'm not mistaken, yo. So I should have another reaction video. I can't remember how I reacted to this John, but I know I reacted to this John before, man. And listen, man, every time I can't, like, she really played this shit out her husband on this John. Like, at first he was so confused. And then, like, he had to really listen. He's like, fuck you. I'm dead, yo.
I was afraid. I was petrified. When you said you had 10 inches, Lord, I almost died. But I'd spent so many nights just waiting for a man that long that I grew strong. And I knew I could take you on, but there you are, another lie. I was ready for a Big Mac and you brought me a French fry. Should have known it was so small, just a sad, pathetic dream. Have known there was no anaconda lurking in your jeans. Go on now, go. Walk out the door. Don't you promise me 10 inches, then turned up with only 4. Weren't you a jerk to think I wouldn't notice it pop out? Don't you know we're only joking when we say size doesn't count? I will survive. I will survive. Cause as long as I have batteries, my sex life's gonna thrive. I will always have good sex with a handful of latex. I was afraid.
Yo, man, she said as long as she got batteries, she will survive. Yo, she said, why in the world did you go on and promise me 10 inches and end up with 4? Listen, man. Hold up 1 second, man. Let me put this song on real quick because I am dead. Like, yo, I'm going to play this song one more time. I'm dead. They don't talk about us, only when there's a crime. Would you believe me if I was to tell you that in this world, with or without money, we're all rich, even the poor? The problem is those that say that I'm reaching out to give a hand and stay they leeching hands is itching, ready to see you missing. Well, thinking what to write, something inside me told me I can freestyle or I can rap. I can go with a rhythm that can make you dance. Tell you what I see on a daily, tell you everything's okay just to avoid dilemma. Or I can simply bring you something positive to the table and warn you of the ongoing problems that we're having. Instead, I have to reach out to my conscience once again as I watch the crime and the violence rise and the kids lose their innocence. Now the concept of forming a home day by day loses its essence. They don't want to hear that. I can't keep my arms crossed in front of the system. If I don't do something, I'm also part of the problem. As guilty as the one that pulls the trigger, like the person in the crowd that hits the record button on their phone to expose a lie instead of the truth for clout. They need 1,000 views. The government doesn't have a solution. The problem started when we took God out the equation. The problem ain't us celebrating. The problem is that we're a nation divided when we should be a nation united and praying. That's how we live today. When problems occur, we come up with a meaning. Laugh a little, move on with no care in the world, as if it ain't even a thing in this world. If it's like this today, I don't want to see the future. Because nowadays, they'll make a meme out of a person that can't even see the day of light no more. What makes you think they care? They can't even break bread at the table. I don't know how you want to be rappers and lyricists can go on with life, living on an illusion of nothing good to write. Talking about killing someone, selling drugs with pride, until the scripts are flipped and it's someone you love dies. Right? This ain't solved by activating the National Guards and going behind bars. This is deep, this is me and you. And they say as time pass by, we'll heal everything. Shit, you know these scars? I seen time flash by and never felt everything. Leaving me on standby, ready to kill everything. Alone in the mirror, looking at myself, say, girl, you're everything. You don't need for anything, shorty.
small in my shoes. Don't say anything. Just take a minute and listen so you can consume everything. Me and you are not the same, so make sure you look both ways when you cross me, and that's on everything.
All right, my bad. I had to attend the door. But that is some fucked up shit. How she really sat here and she dissed them, man. Like, ladies, I mean, listen, man. Look what you did. Poor guy will start measuring. I mean, listen, man. Listen. I get it. I feel a lot of people, you know, I guess a lot of women would sit here and say, I guess, listen, I doubt it, but unless you're a porn star, I doubt any female could take 10 to 15 inches. I mean, be real. Like, on some real shit. Like, listen, man. 15 inches, 10 inches, but I'm dead with her. She said you went and promised me 10 inches, ended up with 4. She said, I know there's no anaconda lurking for inside his jeans. I'm dead. She said, you promised me a Big Mac, ended up with a French fry. Like, as long as she got batteries, she'll survive.
I was petrified when you said you had 10 inches, Lord, I almost died. But I still was afraid. I was petrified. When you said you had 10 inches, Lord, I almost died. But I'd spent so many nights just waiting for a man that long that I grew strong.
Yo.
And I knew I could take you on, but there you are.
His face.
Another
his
lie.
face.
I was ready for a Big Mac and you brought me a French fry. Should have known it was so small, just a sad, pathetic dream. Have known there was no anaconda lurking in your jeans. Go on now, go. Walk out the door. Don't you promise me 10 inches, then turned up with only 4. Weren't you a jerk to think I wouldn't notice it pop out? Don't you know we're only joking when we say size doesn't count? I will survive. I will survive. Cause as long as I have batteries, my sex life's gonna thrive. I will always have good sex with a handful of latex. I was afraid.
She'll always have good sex with a hand of latex. Listen, man, I don't know what you're gonna do with the latex. I understand what you're gonna do with the batteries, but shit, y'all ladies, y'all know men be extra when they be out here talking about they got this and they got that, man. Shit, y'all be out of pocket though, man. She should sleep in the sofa for like a week, yo, on some real shit.
So the recommendation of the many that you recommended family separation,
I recommend a 0 tolerance.
which includes family separation.
The same as is with every U.S. citizen parent gets arrested when they're with a child.
0 tolerance was interpreted as the policy that separated children from their
If I get arrested for DUI and I have a young child in the car, I'm going to be separated. When I was a police officer in New York and I arrested a father for domestic violence, I separated that father
Mr.
from his
Holman, with
family.
all due respect, legal asylees are not charged with any crime.
When you're in the country illegally, it's violation 8 United States Code 1325.
Seeking asylum is legal.
If you want to seek asylum and go through the port of entry, do it the legal way.
Mm.
The Attorney General of the United States has made that clear.
Okay. So the
Listen, I think she lost this one. I see why they put down she get an A for effort. She wrong. He's spot on. Let me see what the comments say. Once a bartender, my favorite part is when she tries to soften her voice to manipulate him to be sentimental to her perspective. And he likes, nope. She is clueless and can't accept that she has lost one. Love this dude. Didn't get trapped. Be her typical bullshit. Yo, real shit. Like, he did not fall for the facade.
Sean, why'd you just get out of school, bro?
Because Dad, I had detention.
Do it look like I give a fuck?
This video on this.
Do it look like I give a fuck? I don't. You always got a detention. What you get in trouble for now?
Because I punched my friend in his face at
Oh,
recess.
you did what?
Yeah, Dad, because when we was out there, he was like, "Wanna go sneak and smoke some loud?" I was like, if we sneaking, why would we do it loud? He's so dumb.
So I don't think you knew what he was talking about.
Dad, I do know what he was talking about. He was like, all right, let's just do Reggie. I was like, pause, bro, pause. Because I don't get down like that. And I know Reggie don't get down like that because Reggie got
Sean!
Yo!
He was talking about blowing trees. He wasn't talking about doing no
I love
Reggie.
the father and son duo.
Dad, he was not talking about blowing trees. Because the beginning of the April's and the trees ain't even bloom yet.
Damn, you dumb.
Wow, Dad.
Wow. That's the same thing he said.
And
I punched him in his face.
go ahead and try me then. Okay? Sit back. It was a mistake punching that boy.
Well, the only mistake he gonna need is to put on that black eye I gave.
Get your head up! Sean, why'd you just get out of school, bro?
Yeah, I know this father and son duel. I can't get mad at them. Oh, this video's not available. They don't want us to hear it. So, guys, listen, man. I want to thank everybody that has showed up, showed a shorty support. Everybody that's been here, rocked out with a shorty, because y'all didn't have to be here, yo, but y'all chose to rock out with a shorty. Watch these TikTok videos with her. I appreciate y'all. Look, listen, man, if y'all like the content, y'all like if y'all like the videos, the topics, y'all can hit the like button if y'all wish. If y'all didn't like it, y'all can hit the dislike button. But y'all would y'all do a shorty a favor and just share the video? Like, even if y'all don't hit the like or the dislike button, just share the video, because we got the Writers for Life brings you the Let's Talk About It podcast, y'all. We go live. We're gonna start going live on the weekends more than on the weekdays. My shorty has started school, so we're gonna do the podcasting on the weekends, probably like Friday and Saturdays. And we're gonna see how that goes. So make sure y'all subbed up, because the shorty really does not schedule her lives. Like, if she does have it scheduled, it's because she's got she's gonna do it that day. But listen, man, tomorrow's not promised, right? And I don't like disappointing people, especially when I say I'm gonna do something this day and I don't get it done. So, like, listen, the schedule of the lives, I don't do it. I just pop up. We talk about what we're gonna talk about it. But we are gonna do the Writers for Life podcasting mostly every Friday and Saturday. Like, it's gonna be either out of the 2 days. If I don't do it Friday nights, I'm gonna end up doing it Saturday nights. So make sure y'all stay tuned. And until next time, y'all, this y'all shorty Rachel. I hope all of y'all have a blessed and humble morning and continue to have a blessed and humble day. Yo, these TikTok videos be out of pocket.